left Ripple Mountain, finally setting out on your journey away from your convergence point as a group, finally deciding on the name of the Soldiers of Aeon and deciding that you stand for protection. And to do that, you need to get stronger, especially with the upcoming war with fire. It also means protecting those that you care about. And you elected to care for your teammate, Dro, and you decided to visit his hometown of Aurora's Rest to go there, find out what could be found for his questions related to what happened to Echo. It is also a location where you can find a portal to the Guild of Knowledge. You set out and traveled mildly with a few small skirmishes, including a string of bandits who no longer bother you due to word of mouth. And you had an interesting conversation with your companion bard, who lost a battle of logic against Dauphin. As you continue on this trail of green, luscious plant life against dark, stony buildings and statues and whatnot, Dauphin posed a peculiar question to the group about what to do when something is peculiar. And Dauphin saw a pair of eyes on a statue that seemed to kind of shimmer and follow where you guys were going. And what do you do?
I think I popped my sight right away.
Divine sense too.
Yeah, divine sense.
Yeah,
you
we
get
both.
nothing.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, blah blah blah. It's so hard to interpret. I'm like, okay, what does True Sight see in this moment? So with your True Sight popped, you see this golem head like sticking out of the ground, and it is completely like inert in its body. It reads as dead, but like there's evocation magic sitting behind it somehow. And Margot, as soon as you pop your eyes, you see this kind of shimmery, almost pattern kind of come off, and you sense its attention looking directly at you.
Huh.
And this thing is large. This is like boulder level big head.
There's definitely something there. Like boulder. There's something out there. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's like a golem, if you know what that is.
Didn't you summon one in the dream realm?
I did, yes. This one, it seems, I don't know, perhaps abandoned, dead, inert. Not a threat, I don't think.
How far away is this?
It's like 10, 15 feet to your side. Pretty close.
And then those that can't see everything. What do we see? I guess it's more those with dark vision. What do we see? Like, can we make out now that Margot's pointed out that's something?
Oh, it's light. It's light out.
Oh.
This feels like part of the decorations you guys have been seeing for a while. Is that like these buildings and like an occasional like a hand or like a shoulder or like some sort of body part, or like a leg that's like broken off at the shin. You guys have been seeing stuff like this, for a couple of days. You just haven't had any reason to give it any notice until now.
Yeah, when I brought it up, I genuinely thought that somebody was going to go ahead and start hitting it. But with the lack of actual hitting that has happened, I think perhaps
Why would you hit it? It's just a
What?
little golem.
Yeah.
You got mad at me for burning forest animals, now you want to beat up an inert golem?
I think he's
Right.
insinuating that I would go running in and beating it up.
Yes.
I mean, they have training golems, perhaps this is like one of those meant for beating up. I
Does
don't
anybody
know.
know about the spaces we're traveling in?
Afraid not on this one. Last I traveled to Aurora's Rest and back, I was over airship in this direction. I never actually came through here.
That would be convenient.
Oh, I
Nice.
would go for that.
Because Ripple Mountain doesn't have airship access, and that's where we're heading, presumably. I don't know exactly where the nearest one is. I went much closer straight over to the Umbral Continent, or the Umbral Kingdom. There has to be something somewhere, though. Hopefully not too far away.
This feels like a dead land.
Everybody who cares, give me a history check.
Not that I am against walking, but I mean,
Mm-hmm. Let me see.
oh my god.
It's a good thing Leo's not here, because I wouldn't let Leo roll this, because he has no idea what the geography of this world is. No.
How is
Okay,
the,
None of us do apparently either.
the one
except
that
for
punches
Yaslin.
stuff gets the highest?
You know what? Just because you said that, I'm gonna roll with that. Yaslin,
What?
you recognize this, like, as soon as he says that, and like after seeing things like this, you know of this place, and you know it's called Paishan. It's supposedly a civilization of machines.
Oh.
And you heard about it just off the cuff, and you remembered it because you definitely wanted to fist fight some machines at some point. It sounded like a fun training ground, which is why it stuck with you. Duffin, you've heard of it as well. And you also know that for the last 3 years or so, no activity has been coming out of here. Like, no communications or anything like that. It's just like a random factoid that you stored as you heard somebody else saying it in the hallway. But it is kind of like tuck it away, maybe someday it might be useful sort of deal. But it didn't really have to do with like spirits, so you weren't super paying attention, but you've heard of it.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think there's a place somewhere that has airships, potentially, or at least machines.
This is a place where many machines are from, and one of the reasons why I do not care is machines are not living. They are not natural, and they are not a part of nature. They must be constructed in order to exist. And generally, that means that there's some form of humanoid elements to them, and that makes it a lot more confusing for me. And also makes me a little bit less connected to them.
This
Just
is a whole society, though. If the machines can build their own society, does not give them some capacity for life?
I mean, you could just simply argue that they were designed to be this way.
As are we.
Eh, I do not really believe in this concept of perhaps a gods that go in and design things for them to be a certain way based on their elements or their image or whatever it is that they go in with. More of a person who believes in nature.
Yeah, fair. And Leo pipes up. He's like, I don't really agree with some of that, but as far as your fascination in spirits goes, I also can't capture like robots or constructs or something because they don't have souls. Doesn't work for my crystals.
But if we were to encounter a robot with a soul, then that might change my mind. Unless it was stolen from somebody else as they died.
That turned dark.
That's horrifying in a ways.
Is it? Ah. Doggy is very
Sorry.
There's a couple of like woodland pups that like roll out from the corner of like one of these ruins and start like rumbling around and like kind of pop up and look at you and run away.
Well, I do know a little factoid about this place. For at least 3 years, there has been absolutely no communication in or out. So it is entirely possible that as we are walking, these statues come to life and kill us. Or perhaps they just kidnap us and throw us in the dungeon. Or perhaps
That would
they're
be
just...
par for the course.
Yes. That would not be the first time that we were ambushed. Not the first time within a week. Or 2 days. So I once again pose the question, what do we do? Should we just walk up and say hello? Or should
Listen,
Or we could just leave it be.
but I've always wanted to fight like a robot.
But this doesn't sound like a robot. It sounds like a rock.
It's a golem. It's not mechanical. It's imbued with magics. Although it
This-
seems inert.
This also
I
seems
could make you
equally-
one. You could always just ask. I can make golems at least once a day.
Then I could fight?
Sure. If you really want to.
Man, that sounds
Well,
really
I know-
tempting.
I know what you're going to be doing.
It takes a
once day.
lot of work. But
Shouldn't
yes.
make those kind of offers.
She's going to destroy
Metal,
the shit
stone,
out of it.
clay, take your pick.
Oh, I think we'll start with like stone.
Do you maybe not want to do it right now in front of the other golem in case that somehow is
That's
offensive?
true.
It's offensive that it sees its like companion getting beat.
It sees its own kind getting beaten by a dragon lady. Yes, that might be problematic.
Do you think it has feelings though?
That is, according to Dolphin, if they are programmed to, I suppose, yes. I think perhaps. Emotions are learned in a way.
So if you were to create a golem, it would get emotions, and if it were to have the snot knocked out of it, it would feel bad.
You could trade something to react to their environments. That's all
Trade?
emotions are, a reaction. Train. Teach.
Oh, train. Ugh. Train emotion.
Dro, what do you think? How
Dro.
do you? What do you think we should do to approach this situation?
Joe's just watching this golem this whole time this conversation's going. And it hasn't moved, right? It's just looking
After
at us.
paying attention to it and like focusing your vision on it, you can see that kind of like almost like a very faint hologram coming out from its eyes. And it definitely feels like it's watching you.
I don't think it's watching us. I think someone else is watching us from it.
That's possible.
Really?
Yeah, why not? Scrying eyes are a thing. Why
Joe's
couldn't you
just gonna
program a golem
like
to do so?
slowly wave at it to know like we see that it sees us. No weapon drawn, no nothing, just letting it know we see it.
You get no reaction.
We don't hear anything around us.
Nope.
Okay.
You said evocation, right?
Evocation. Yep. Let me make sure that I'm not
Let's see.
saying the wrong.
I'm looking at that
Evocation.
now.
Said
I'm trying
said
to
the right
remember
thing.
what one that is.
That's like destruction magic. That's like
Mhm.
Oh,
That's,
Margot's favorite
that's-
fireball.
Fine.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's fireball and ice knife and etc.
I think it's more of a defensive capacity, not it's not someone spying on us. I don't think it doesn't have
So-
the right magic emanating from it.
What I'm hearing is we can fight this thing.
No.
I think it was designed to protect perhaps whatever was built here before that has fallen to ruin.
I see.
Margot, give me an intelligence check.
Oh,
Not
say-
that at all.
Hey, it's
I'm
gotta
not
be better
very
than the 3.
intelligent.
I'll say. No, just a straight roll.
okay. Holy shit! I hate my dice.
Okay. Nothing like the bits and pieces that you're seeing here, like this golem covered in vines and moss and stuff, like doesn't. No clear answer comes to you.
I think Margot explaining that it's not watching, it's more defense. We may just want to keep an eye, and Joe's looking around, and not touch anything. Looks right at Yaslin when he says that. And I think we will be fine. We just keep an eye out. I imagine as long as we don't mess with anything or cross any lines we shouldn't. I'm hoping we don't have company. He's just
There
like,
may be a whole army out here. I mean, we've seen all the different body parts buried of these things. It's possible that there's a large quantity prepared to defend.
I like your optimism.
I don't think that was optimistic.
It was optimism to me.
There is plenty of things to fight, Yaslin. It would seem so.
Exactly.
We just got done fighting creatures and beings that were fighting for different elements. And here's a rock golem of sorts. Do you think they take any offense to walking on the ground?
I don't think so. But I would still watch where you walk, perhaps.
Serious?
So should I be stepping on the plants?
I'm not sure it cares about plants.
But
Not
they're
with
on
the
the
civilization
ground.
vibe.
You know
I
what? I'm
don't
just
know.
going to walk
This is
where
all
I want to
conjecture.
walk.
I don't know.
Daphne's gonna walk up to the golem and stare into
Oh,
its
no.
eyes.
Okay.
Oh boy.
For reference, this rock here is where the golem is.
If the golem perchance had like some sort of
This rock?
laser beam
Yep, this one.
eyes that could shoot like a direct channel of lightning or something in a straight line, how do I stand like away from that straight line?
Yeah,
Feel
I'm
free
moving
to
out of.
position yourselves on the map wherever you want to.
I'm moving out of line. Stop!
Just trying to
Stop
give you
getting
guys-
behind me, Seamus.
Leo is like 20 feet behind you guys, like sitting down, like kind of examining like something inside of a rock.
Leo? What did we
Oh,
say about not
okay,
touching anything?
I'm not touching the. It's one of those like things over here.
Just don't
One of
touch
those, like,
anything.
I'm not. I'm just looking. It's one of those like little cute things that have been following us.
Oh,
Oh,
those.
little spirit things.
Yeah, I thought I saw one go like into a rock, like not behind it or underneath, like into a rock.
Perhaps they can pass on different planes. Do I see him with my true sight on the ethereal plane?
Give me a perception check.
Ah! I'm scared of my dice tonight.
You should be.
The dice can smell your fear. That's never good.
Music to every DM's ears. I'm afraid
Oh,
of
that's
my
not
dice.
bad.
That's not bad. You do not see them on the ethereal plane. How to play this? As you're looking around, it is easier to like spot when they show up, like, and they just kind of pop up randomly. You guys have seen this before, and they tend to like try to keep their distance. But with the 19, you see one like kind of like the energy, like light coming off of one. As it like straight up like walks out of a piece of stone, and then like ducks into the like the moss beneath it and just kind of like swims away.
What did Leo
I think
say?
they live in the stones.
What did Leo say he was doing?
He's
He saw
looking
one
at
of them go into
he's
the
looking at the
stone.
rock.
Leo, do you see one of them right now?
No, I did, but it went away.
I think they
I'm
pass them, but like live within the rocks, perhaps? Perhaps they are the spirits of these golems. Perhaps there are spirits in these golems.
Well, I think one of the only ways to find out would be to enter into the ruins and search for ourselves.
Oh,
it is
I
a
was
great
going.
mystery, is it not?
I was going in complete different direction. I was like, the only way to find out is to punch one of
oh
them.
my
That's
god.
where I thought you were going with that.
Are there any of these other little beings around us watching us?
Give me perception.
Ten.
You don't really see them. Like you've only caught like glimpses here and there. But they seem to be quite. I mean, first of all, they are small. They are only like a couple of inches big here. But they seem to just kind of like dart in and out. They seem to be pretty stealthy. They like to stick to the shadows and like find little nooks and crannies where they can easily hide, which they're small, so they're everywhere.
And these didn't start appearing till we got into these ruins?
No, you guys have been seeing them like kind of this entire time that you got into the plains. Like, not
Okay.
like as it immediately as it transitioned, but like after being in there for like a few hours, you started to see them pop up more and more frequently.
Those little ones. I'm wondering if they're connected to this.
I think they might be the way they pass into the stones.
Out of game, did anyone explain the people who are experts in the machinery?
What do you
I
mean?
think
Like Yaslin or Dolphin?
I said that this is a machine place that we haven't heard anything from for 3 years.
He's gonna Joe from a distance. Dolphin, you mentioned there's not been any communication for years. Do you recall what type of individuals were here? Race-wise or beings or
Insight.
on me?
No, on or history, whatever you want to call. Just trying to
Oh.
recall.
Insight on you.
I was like, I don't even know.
Sure.
Why?
Dolphin, give me a history check at disadvantage because this is not your area.
wasn't it machines that lived here? I thought. At least my
10.
assumption. I don't
Yeah.
really know.
Yeah, nothing more specific. Just some sort of civilization of machines.
Of machines.
I am not quite familiar with what might have been here previously, but we can always go into the ruins and find out.
You're awfully
Eh?
eager to go into these ruins.
But of course, we quite literally have history right in front of us, staring at us. And we have
It
so
would be-
many secrets we could discover
Why
right
don't
away.
you ask this rock its secrets then? You know, maybe it'll
Yeah.
be inclined to tell you.
Oh
It
Do
would
I
be
see
valuable
anything?
to learn from such a society.
Are you with your give me a perception check like as you like return and like stare back into the rock.
She's
Ooh,
so
pretty
funny.
good. You see that that kind of like hologram, kind of like projection almost, is actually coming off of, there's like little motes of energy coming off of some of the vines that are like wrapped around this thing's face. And like those motes are kind of like coalescing together in this way to look at you with this kind of mirage looking eye.
I'd like to go ahead and roll a nature check and see if I can figure out if these motes seem similar to the wispy wisps that are running around, or
Okay.
if they seem natural in any way.
Okay, go ahead, roll your nature check. Yeah.
16.
16. It's kind of more of a like a gut feeling. You do not feel like the two are directly related to each other. It seems like there may be some sort of connection, but you kind of 16 is a pretty good roll. You get the sense that it's more symbiotic than anything, but not like a direct response or causation.
Very well. I would like to roll an Arcana check to see if there's any magic involved.
Okay, yeah, go for Arcana there.
Ten.
You've heard of some plants that exhibit magical abilities? but you don't have any idea about this. If that is what's happening here, or if that it's closer to like a natural phenomenon, closer to like a bioluminescence, or like the maybe something like a glowing crab or an eel or something.
I'm going to go. I'll go ahead and turn to everyone. I said, "Hey, if you give me a little bit of time, a couple hours perhaps, I could
Hours?
change."
Hours?
Oh
Hours?
yes. Oh, okay. I was going to say I could change some of my spells around, and perhaps I would be able to speak with the plants here. But I do have an alternative.
Which is?
Well, I will attempt to speak with the animals.
The animals being the little wispies.
Yes.
Are they animals?
What's
those
the chance that these are animals?
As part of that nature check, and the way that they move in and out of stone and directly into like the grass and the earth and stuff, Dauphin, you can surmise that they are most likely elementals.
Hmm. That brings up a whole.
Say we just punch
Mhm.
this stone and see if it reacts, and if it doesn't,
Yeah.
then
Well, actually,
Just-
I do. I do have the ability to summon elementals, and it would not be crazy to see if perhaps with a little bit of concentration on Arcana or something, that I might be able to perhaps call forth an elemental and use it to talk with some of these other things that are moving around and see if we can learn anything about this area.
Maybe you could do that, and Margot, you could bring your construct and they could have some kind of telephone conversation between all the different beings until they can come up with an answer between them.
My construct does not speak.
Hey,
okay. So no
Mr.
It understands language, it does not speak language.
I was just gonna stare at Dyer. You seem very quiet. That's a first.
And you see him like leaning over like one of these like body parts in the ground, and just like has his notebook out and just like sketching. He's like, oh, new content, new material. And you see him like just kind of like start to just like go back into it.
Look back at the group.
All right. I'm going to give this rock thing a light push.
No. Charles
I'm
just
not
grabs her
punching
arm.
it, I'm punching it. I'm tired. I don't want to wait here all year.
We
The grass isn't
Uh,
growing
Dro-
any faster.
Dro, give me a contested strength check against Yaslin.
Oh, I'm absolutely screwed.
This
Is it
is
even-
a graphic
I was like,
check
is
now.
it either worth it?
Yeah, I imagine this is like the younger sibling trying to get the bigger sibling. Like, no, don't do it.
there's
The bigger
no way.
sibling's just like, let go
No,
of me.
there's no way. I would be better off tripping her. No, it's
Oh,
still
you would.
higher. I would be 10 times better off tripping her.
Yep. So Yaslin, you go up, and it's this thing is like the head is pretty large. It's probably got like a portion of its shoulder and like chest and like whatever else is possibly there is like still submerged. What are you doing? You said a push?
Yeah, I'm just like looking for the most unstable part of it that like its center of gravity probably, or what'll knock it off balance. But I'm just gonna push it.
I'm gonna get the dex save ready.
Okay, it's already like nearly prone as it's like, so like the best thing that you could do, and this thing, let's see here.
Is
So
it like
I
in the
get on this person.
ground?
It's in the ground partially.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just gonna give it a kick. I thought this thing
Oh,
was
okay,
standing
that's
up.
easy.
I'm just gonna. Kick
No,
it.
no. There are some that are kind of like around that and that look like they are standing up or like kneeling or something. This one in particular, this place is kind of like randomly scattered with these things and like various sizes, different shapes and designs. But this one, yeah, you can just go up and kick its head. Give me an unarmed strike.
Go ahead and just freaking. I don't have an unarmed strike. Could I
It's
just use
just your
like?
strength score.
Yeah. You do have an unarmed strike. It's
Is it just my claw attack?
Under
no.
actions.
Literally everybody has an
Mhm.
unarmed strike.
Actions? I found
Mhm.
it! Oh my gosh! You're so right. If it rolls. Oh, there.
Yeah, it didn't do anything.
Oh my gosh.
14.
Wait, can I
I
recklessly
mean-
do things
Oh
when I'm not?
my god.
Yeah, you don't even have to do reckless. Like, just go ahead and do it at advantage because this thing isn't moving.
Okay, I'll roll one more then. Oh, that's a 10.
Wow.
Gosh. I didn't really put that much oomph into it, apparently.
Apparently.
It was a half-hearted kick. I wasn't trying to damage things. I just wanted to see if I'd get a reaction, okay?
Okay. So you kick it and its head does kind of like shift and
Oh, shit. I think I just broke
and,
it.
and those like kind of holographic eyes like kind of like come into like fuller focus, and its head is like kind of like lifted down or like pointed down, and it's like stay like this, and the eyes go. Not the eyes themselves on the golem, but these holographic eyes look up at you, and you hear like a.
Oh, I don't
As-
like that.
You start to
Listen, I
hear
don't-
grinding,
Stone.
and the ground beneath you begins to move.
This is why we
I
don't
said
hit
it was
things.
distraction. I said it was danger.
It could just
And
be
this
a
is-
secret code.
Damn it.
And this is why you bring a barbarian into every one of your campaigns, so they will press the big shiny button.
Listen, I'm impatient.
Next time,
Yaslin's like,
I'm tripping you. You're going face first into the ground.
It'd be the
I
only
have
way to stop her.
advantage on dexterity saves
That you can see.
that I can see.
Yeah.
Are you doing this to try to trick me?
Depends on how stealthy he is.
I'll just
That's
cast darkness.
fair.
I don't care.
All right,
Yes.
now I need everybody to roll some initiative, please.
Of course.
Well, now we're going to find out if this thing has a soul or not, or is a spirit or whatever, right? Right?
This is one way to kill it. That's how you find out if something has a
Wait.
soul.
Do you think this thing can die?
Still.
Oh, I'm not ready.
And as it like lets out this like drone of kind of like an alarm bell, you start to hear and see several other things like moving up and around, and the ground beneath you begins to churn as it like begins to get up, and the rest of them like start to like
Jesus Christ, Atlas.
animate. And this is probably going to be loud for a second, guys.
I said
Fair
there,
game. Look at you.
there's a whole army.
Yeah, Dire. Getting good. Okay. So
Dire's
I'm-
ready to run.
I'ma just do this a little bit. Now, because everything is getting up, you guys have a surprise round.
That's awesome. That's so great for me.
Mm-hmm. So, starting up with the top with Dro.
No. Damn it.
Hey, you're the one with the high. You're the one with the high dex. Boo hoo.
Surprise! Fucking. Just look at Yaslin. This is why we don't punch things.
I gave it a little kick. It wasn't that hard.
Getting your wish.
So
you could
guys,
assume
I'm
it
just-
was a love tap.
The one in front of you is the second image that I just threw up, and it begins to like rise up, and as it does, there are plenty of like vines and stuff like intermingling in between like these stone pieces. But as it begins to like move and like separate and like kind of like flex out its pieces, you see stone interlinked with wire, and there's moss and grass and dirt and crap in there, and kind of glows. And you see like a lot of like little variations as these things are starting to get up one by one. And just because Midjourney was being really cool and giving me good stuff, each one of them has unique artwork. So Joe, what you doing?
Cussing out Yaslin and then activating his tattoo.
Cool. So what are you doing for your bonus action?
No, action is cussing out Yaslin. Bonus
that's what I
action
was talking
tattoo.
Okay, bonus action tattoo. I don't have a thing for it anymore, disappointingly. So you activate your tattoo, no problem. Just
Oh. Then can I use movement too?
yes, you can.
As he's cussing out Yaslin, taking a couple steps back. 10, 15, 20 to get a better visual of everybody. And pray to God, Leo's paying attention.
Oh, he starts. What the hell?
And then he's just whatever is about to happen.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Next up is Dyer. And as he's seeing all of this go down, he's gonna. Oh God! Oh dear! There's so many of them. Right. So hopefully this will help. And he slams his staff down into the ground, and like kind of waves his hands out and it's like everybody, you are capable. We can do this. Do not panic. And he's going to cast Beacon of Hope. So that is 30 feet within his range, and he just so happens to be in the right spot to get everybody. So he is now concentrating, but everybody has advantage on wisdom saving throws, death saves, and regains the maximum number of hit points from healing.
Oh,
Beacon of Hope is so sick.
that is
Mhm.
that's strong.
Yeah. It's like, right, now that that's done, I'm going to be hiding over here. And he's going to retreat 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, he's going to go there. And then for his bonus action, he's going to say, Jocelyn, kick their ass! And give you Bardic Inspiration.
Well, say no more.
just-
Say no more.
Feed the fire.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Next up is I'll put all these guys on visibility on the turn marker. So skip him. Dolphin, you are up next.
Well, I could go about this a way that might screw over Margot, or perhaps I go about this a way that might help all of us. Tell me, in the classic game of rock, paper, scissors, what beats
You
rock?
wanna screw me over?
Not necessarily. I have much to learn from you, and I did promise to help you, but I could. Just so you know.
Go for it, Dolphin. Go for it.
I'm not going to. Actually, instead, I do need to summon the spirit of Hidu. He's going to go ahead and cast Spirit Totem.
Okay, it's I don't know where you went. Oh, there we go. There's your Hidu token. You should be able to move him around.
Yes, I can. Awesome. And remind me how to throw a big circle over him.
Oh, that's a good idea. What's the range on that circle?
I think it was 30 feet? Hold on. I can see within 60 feet, creates an aura within 30 feet. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll just like change the token to permanently have like a 30-foot radius light source on it. And we'll go for that. Okay, so everybody within 30 feet of Hidu.
I can't actually see how big the radius is.
Oh, that's because it didn't do what I wanted it to. Since it's Hidu, I'll make it kind of reddish.
Ah. Very well. Now I can decide where I want to put him.
Mm-hmm. I may mess around with the light a little bit.
I'm going to go ahead and put him right there, and I'm going to say, Marco, I would be able to help you if you get a little bit closer. Oh, by the way, everyone, I should say this first. All of you receive, what is that, 13 temporary HP, and all of you have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws as long as you're within the 30-foot aura. So, actually, to be smart about this, I'm going to add my temp HP in here.
Oh, sorry, that's awful. Alright, we'll keep it that until further notice.
And I'm going to say, if you retreat a little bit and we group up, I will be able to protect you and support you in a positive and good ways. But meanwhile, Dolphin moves backwards, and he is going to point in front of him and goes, well, I sure hope this works the way that I, was hoping it would work. And nobody did ever answer my question. What beats rock?
Water?
Rock!
Paper.
And he's going to summon a rock elemental. Get some bludgeoning damage against the rock people.
They
Okay.
might be immune to bludgeoning.
Mayhaps, but yeah.
Okay, so
It's
for
worth a try. Generally golems are, have resistances to stabbing and piercing. So I was like, I can't do any bludgeoning. So,
okay, your rock golem is it's a rock golem, not an earth elemental. Is that right?
It is an earth elemental. Yes.
Okay.
I was casting the level 4 spell summon elemental. Sorry.
Okay, cool. So as far as tokens go, that is much easier. So give me a moment, and I'll drop a token that you can control. Okay, Dolphin, what else you doing? I mean, not that you haven't done enough.
Yeah, I got everyone some temp HP, and I got something there that should, hopefully kick some tail.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and end turn.
I missed how
Okay.
much temp HP.
13.
Oh,
Okay, well, let me add the. Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. Ignore me.
Okay, there you go, Dauphin. You should be able to control him. And now that I know that you have that spell, I will give you a better colored one in a moment. Okay, next up is Leo. Oh, I already have one of those. Ha ha ha. I should know better. Sorry, taking that away.
Druids have all the spells.
They really do.
Druids be very cool.
I make a lot of water and rocks, apparently.
Oops. Okay, let's try this. There's the summoning color with an orange background instead. And let's go ahead and add him to the initiative order. Does he take his turn immediately after you, or what's the deal there?
Let me pull up the spell real quick. I read everything else except for what that actually does. Blah, blah, blah. Ally to you. When your companions in combat, the creature shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours.
Okay, gotcha. So let's go ahead and put him there. So he'll get 17 buff. All right. What's Guy doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and just point to this guy over here. Just have him walk over there, and he is going to go ahead and use his multi-attack to do 2 slam attacks.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and do so. At advantage, because this guy's all these golems are essentially restrained at the moment as they're like unburying themselves. Well, not all of them, but at least this guy is.
Slam attack at advantage.
That will not hit. Or it will hit, but just like glances off, just leaving like a slight skid, but no damage.
Okay. And then advantage for the second attack.
Yep.
Alright.
That's better. Okay, that'll hit. Go ahead and deal damage. Okay,
Right.
and do your guys' attacks count as magical?
This I do not know either. I do not know. I guess that might be a Google question. Are some earth?
Didn't we have the same question with Margot's golem?
So,
Yeah,
but his
so
is an elemental, not a golem.
Oh,
yeah, so it actually doesn't matter. It's not based on this spell in this case. It's he summoned an earth elemental, so I need to look up the stats for an earth elemental. They do not.
Cool.
But he is a siege monster, and he does double damage to objects and structures. And from what I understand, it is generally considered that constructs are objects.
They are indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Huzzah!
Okay. So, he's going to take 18 points to the face.
Falcon punch.
Mm-hmm. Okay, nice. So you come over and clock him, and just like a chunk falls off, and like his faceplate comes back, and there's like more wires and vines inside there, and there's like a little bit of sparking.
Strange question. Does
Yo.
the Earth Elemental get temporary HP by entering into this aura as an ally?
Because he wasn't there when you dropped it, I don't believe so. Unless your spell states that any creature within the aura, rather than like any creature within the aura, like when it's cast or some verbiage like that.
Well, that's not helpful.
New character, who
Oh.
dis?
It's each creature of your choice in the aura when the spirit appears. Okay.
Okay, cool. So, ifto facto, yeah, let me give him the temp HP anyways, just because you had the action economy to make that work, so you're fine.
Yeah. I should have
And
done it
we're-
the opposite way.
Yep, but we're learning. This is your first, like, real combat, so let's go. Okay, cool. Next up is Leo. Leo is, of course, going to bring out... Huh. Yeah, Leo's going to bring out Kenji and Marcus. Oh, no, he can't bring out both of them on the same turn. Because this is an action to do so. So he's going to draw his sword and run over here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to get over here. Kenji's going to basically run behind him, and that's their go. Okay, Margot.
Okay. Okay. I saw that thing do some damage.
Oh, sorry, never mind. Continue.
Okay. I am going to summon my own construct.
It is like a total just like battle here going on. I believe that one's yours. You should be able to control that.
Which one?
Oh, unless you... I don't know. I dropped a stone defender right next to you.
Oh, right here.
I think that's what you used
It won't
last
let me
time, but-
move it.
Oh, okay. What are you summoning? Because I was making an assumption there.
Well, stone has some slam attacks. So these things look like they're made out of stone and metal, right?
Mm-hmm. Stone, metal with a bunch of like interwoven plant material.
I'm gonna make
And they are
him.
like kind of like crackling with electricity as well.
I'm gonna make him clay because I like the berserk lashing.
Okay, one clay golem coming up.
The way you used last time.
That's the one that can attack as a reaction.
Okay, I doubt I have an image for this. Nope. Okay, so cool. You drop him. Give me a second to update his token. So I've never used a clay golem before. What else you doing, Margo?
Well, I don't have great bonus actions right now. You know what? Oh no, what was the thing? With Quicken Spell, it has to be a 3rd level or below? They
That's
both have to be
correct.
below 3rd level? Okay.
Well, your action can be whatever level you want, just like normal. But if you quicken something into a bonus action, my house rule is it has to be 3rd level or below.
Okay. Let's test theories. I'm going to Quicken Fireball.
You knew it.
Okay.
Oh shoot. Let me see where I can put this guy. Where I'm not gonna hit people. I think right here. Oh, did it drop it? Oh, it didn't target, sorry. Messing it up!
You guys are making me work extra with all these summons today.
It's not letting me target multiple creatures anymore.
It is very likely that that functionality is not viable with the upgrade
Okay.
to version 11.
Shift
I
click.
will...
Shift click.
No, shift isn't... It just...
Why
No,
not me?
to target multiple things and like have it apply, that's a specific
Oh.
function.
Oh,
that's
there it
not
goes, there it
being
goes, there it
there
goes.
anymore.
No, it's there, it's there. I'm stupid. I was putting control.
Okay.
I saw that.
I don't
one.
know if they take less damage because they're like stone or whatever, but something.
Okay. Give me just a second as I'm coming back into this. Okay, so which one do we have targeted? Okay, we've got 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, little guy, nothing to against fire. Oh, but he does have advantage on his save. It's a dex save, right?
It rolled it. I
Yeah,
thought.
it's a dex save.
Oh,
It
yep.
did. It rolled them. It said they both failed.
Oh, okay, yep. Cool.
With advantage, they both failed.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, they just take it. Yep. Nothing, no problems there. Yeah, they both just take the damage as the fireball goes out. And plenty of the moss and such burns up.
Sorry, Dolphin.
And I have to do a thing in the background.
It was this time she apologizes.
It took me a second for it to click.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it goes out and explodes, and plenty of there's this like blackened sphere-ish shape around them now.
Yeah, I'm backing closer to Leo.
Okay. Oh, also, golem. Now that we did that, I've got its token up. Just have to upload it real quick. Okay, that's done. Now over here.
All the summons.
All the summons. At some point, you guys will stop summoning new stuff. Someday.
I'm just saying, you gave us a magic item that also does another summon.
Yeah, but yours is only one summon, and I already have the token built out for it.
That's fair.
Druids, you're never gonna be able to keep up with their
Good
summons.
luck with that.
Yeah, I'm building it out so like every time this comes up, I don't have to redo it.
He's gonna pick a new animal every time.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna
Every
turn
time he
into one of
levels
these
up.
elemental spirit things.
One day you will.
One day I will.
You can live as one once you get there as an arch druid.
I'm just gonna turn into every different type of cat and just specify like, all right, this time I'm going to be a Siamese cat. This time I'm going to be a tabby cat.
This time's gonna be a Maine Coon. Let's get it right.
Is that orange? No, that's red. Sorry.
I played a one shot as a level 20 druid and was an air elemental the entire time except for one round, one like part of a round really, where I got hit and like hit so hard that it took out all of my HP for the air elemental, and I returned to like my normal shape. And then it was my turn, and I bonus actioned back into an air elemental, and that was the last of me being an air elemental.
Nice. Okay, cool. So, Margot, your clay golem is up next.
I do not have control over him yet.
Oh, that's because I had to re-import him several times to get that color correct. So let's give you ownership. Done. And he's coming back up.
Okay. He is going to step up to this guy. Come on. Come on. How do I untarget now? There we go. And he's gonna slam this guy.
Okay.
Do the thing, yes. He's
That'll hit.
hitting.
Yep.
Jesus.
Alright.
And that was advantage. So go ahead and roll one more time just to see if you crit. Nope, not a crit. So 17. Yep, that'll go through. Just another smack into this guy.
Alright. That's it. He's gonna stand there and be prepared to attack if the dude runs away for his berserker lashing.
Okay, Yaslin.
If the
Wow.
dude runs away, he's half buried in the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Yaslin, rather excited to try to punch a rock. Well, she's not punching it, but rather excited to beat up a rock. Is going to rage. And oh my gosh. Okay, so she's going to do the ram horns,
Ooh, okay.
and I'm just curious.
Oh, it
how
counts
this
as an
goes.
object. You have advantage with the attack, and it is double damage if you hit because it's objects.
Yeah, so I think she's gonna go ahead and just ram it.
With a natural 20. Please headbutt this guy's head off.
Well, we will try. So that's 9. Is it doubled? So just 18.
Plus your strength modifier, plus your rage.
Oh, plus my rage. So rage is
Yep.
2 more, so it'd be
So it's 18 up to 20 plus your strength mod,
which is 4.
which is 4, up to 24, doubled because of the ram horns.
Oh,
How do you want to do this?
Yeah,
Boys,
I think
boy's got 38 HP left.
I think just like this was her time to see, and she's like, "Man, you're being so sensitive. It was a love tap. I will show you what an actual kick is."
Nice.
And yeah, she'll just run into its head and send it as far as she can.
Okay, nice. Yeah, just the horns hurling out several inches in front of her face, and your skin gets a little bit more resilient around your forehead, and this guy's head just caves in completely, and and he's gone. He's gone.
He's gone.
I'm just, as usual, I'm gonna hide the guys off the map just to clear up some clutter. And then afterwards I'll put them back.
Do I see any is this one on top, above this rock?
Oh, that image just hurts. Yeah, he's on top of the rock and he's trying to get himself out. His leg is kind of stuck, so he's in a prone state. The ones that are stuck, I've marked. There's a total of 3 of them.
So would I be able to hop onto this if I just kind of ran all the way over?
Yeah, that's like a 5-foot jump, so not a problem. You don't. It doesn't even cost you. Doesn't even cost you climbing speed.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna, run over and headbutt this one as well.
Okay.
Charge! Oh my gosh. I'm glad I burned that nat 1 though.
There you go. Yep. This one it kind of sees it coming up and like just grabs your horns and like repositions you, and you kind of like crack the ground next to it. Okay,
Yeah, and that'll be my turn.
Monsieur Black.
I will start by casting mirror image up here on the side of the rock face. And yeah, you'll see duplicates of myself kind of start to surround me. But then I'm going to look down at this creature below me here, and I'm going to say, now, do you want to have this keep going this way, or do you want to stop now before the rest of y'all are hurt?
Kind of looks up at you, and just like its head, kind of like it's because it's like kind of it started out like kind of on its butt, and it's like got up, and its head just like turns sideways, almost like an owl. Like there's a couple of cords that snap, and you see it just, and it just like turns in your direction. That's it. No intelligent response.
So you choose violence.
Yes.
I think I'm... Yeah, I don't want to be a rock sandwich here because I see that guy above me. I'm going to just move over... Slide over.
Okay.
Climb down from
that
there.
one-
And...
Oh yeah, because it's you, it doesn't cost you any extra movement speed. You're fine.
Cool.
All right, next up, the guy you were just taunting. He takes interest, and he's going to step up, and it is about like a 15-foot drop, and he just drops down.
Is this,
He's going.
this still
He's
the
going to
surprise
take.
round?
Oh, yep, it is. He's not doing anything. Skip, 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 skip. Okay. But this fella here. Oh, I'd never actually killed him. So he's out of the initiative. This guy. Okay, so we are up at the top. I get to do things now. Dro. I'm gonna say all the folks that were prone are no longer.
Bro, seeing this one get obliterated with his 15-foot reach, taking 2 slashes at this one.
Sounds good.
I can click on it. There we go. Oh god.
Okay, 21 hits.
Or 18.
Okay. Yep.
I'll take another hit. I doubt that hits. Oh, it does.
It
Okay.
does. 16 is its armor class.
Good to know. That was a very low roll on all of that.
Okay.
Uh,
Let me see here. Dro, as you hit it, with your passive perception, you see some of the vines like retreat from the cold spot that you just made.
The biggest
Oh,
grin
hi,
on
Pup.
his face.
Hi, puppy. It's time.
Bubbers. Hi, Bubbers.
Hi, bud. Is Daddy making big noises again on Wednesday night? Yeah, it's a thing. It's a recurring pattern, huh? Yeah, hi, buddy.
Is that the one that gets stuck in the bathroom?
No, that's Gizmo. That's the other one.
Nice.
Hi, what do you want? Yeah, just some lovin's? Okay. Anything else, Joe?
I'm going to move back to Dyer. Well, let me make sure.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
This is the drama I deal with within my life constantly.
Just golem backfill.
Yep.
Then I'll
It's the
use it.
sound of the eventual werewolf golem I make against you.
Oh gosh.
What is the chance these things have range?
You'll find out.
Nora's gift for us.
I think I'm gonna test it and use a key point for patient defense. If I don't use it, I don't use it.
Okay. All right. Next up. Oh, my friend that's in front of Yaslin. Is going to target Yaslin. He's going for.
Could I yell something too?
Yeah.
As I'm backing
Oh,
up.
yep.
Of
course.
Joe's just gonna turn. They don't like the cold. And then he'll back
They don't
up.
like fire either.
Just stares at you. That is all I'm gonna do. Just protect Dyer right now.
Okay. Dyer's gonna look around. And he's going to hold his concentration and he's going to take a defense. Gosh, what's the action for patient defense actually called?
Dodge.
Yeah, he's taking dodge, and he's looking around, kind of assessing the situation. I appreciate it, champion. Much obliged. And I shall try to make your job a little bit easier. As he kind of like shrinks down behind you and like holds his staff up. Okay, Golem is going to do a couple slams against Yaslin.
Okay.
First one misses. Oh, no. He does not get multi-attack. But he's going to just switch over. So he's about 5 feet above you.
Oh.
Well, actually he's about 5 feet above you as you are there. So he's actually going to shift over here.
Oh, so is he on the same level as me now?
Oh no.
No, 5 feet above. This
Okay.
spot here would be 10 feet above.
Okay. Oh, this is
Okay,
Alright.
Dauphin.
Yeah. So as I am concentrating on the spell for Summon Elemental, that means I cannot cast any concentration spells without losing concentration, so instead I will just cast a normal spell that does not require concentration, which is going to be Earth Tremor.
Okay.
So from where I am, click on this button, double check this does not require concentration. It does not. What is... the range is 10 feet. Cool. It's 20 feet. If I were to just do that, walk over to this guy, Cast Earth Tremor. I haven't clicked on that yet. This button as a first level spell. He now needs to make a dexterity saving throw, and if he gets less than a 15, then he gets
Natural 20.
There you go. Well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and. What was it, 10?
I'm going to say, because it's a natural 20, it sounds cool and kind of makes sense. As you earth tremor, like it collapses the ground beneath him, and he rides it like a surf, and winds up right in front of you, in melee range.
I see. Well, this is disappointing news.
There's also
I am not going to risk the opportunity attack because it's more important to have the earth elemental there, and I'd rather just sit there and take concentration rolls if need be. So I'm gonna end my turn as Dauphin.
Okay, Earth Elemental's next.
I believe its speed is 30 feet. This is interesting. With Burrow. That's not something I am familiar with. Burrow, 5e.
It's not quite Burrow. I'm gonna send you the link directly to the Earth Elemental. It's something called Earth Glide, which has different functions.
Ah. So the burrowing speed on his character sheet does not count.
It does, but it's got more on top of it.
Can burrow through non-magical, unworked earth and stone. While doing so, the elemental doesn't disturb the material it moves through.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, so it's
So
essentially like a...
Yeah, it's an Earth Walk, with no tunnels left behind.
Cool. So essentially just like a free teleport.
Kinda. Yeah, exactly. You can do that.
I'm just gonna have it move over here.
Sweet.
And then it's gonna go ahead and make its double attack.
Okay.
We'll do slam. Let's attack normal.
Oh, it wanted to be a 20 for a second.
16
Make sure to like right click so you can target and stuff. 16 is its armor class, so that'll hit.
Cool. Right click. Damage. Normal. That's 12, and plus the additional due to it being an object.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
So
we'll go ahead and do its second attack then.
24. Same roll, same hit. Go for it. Give me 2 extra 20s just to see if you crit, because this is definitely flanking.
Ah, very well. 2 additional 20s.
Yep, we're good. So skipping that. Okay, so a couple more hits coming in and crashing on these guys. All right. My turn. Okay, this guy, he's going to move his full speed. Let's see. So he's going to move there. So he's going to dash. So that's his turn. Leo is up. Leo's going to target the guy that's get the party in the middle here, and he's going to use his crystal sword. He's got... He doesn't technically have advantage here, so this is a normal roll. That'll hit. Okay, 9. He's gonna swing again. That'll still hit, so we're good there. More damage comes out. Leo's like carving off like some chunks here and there. This thing's looking pretty bad. And then that'll be his turn. Genji is going to come up and target it next. And he's just going to go for a bite. That will hit. But Genji's bite is not magical. Oh, is it going to do the damage? I think Forge froze out. Okay, so I'll roll this one manually. That's 6 points of piercing damage, reduced down to 3 for it being non-magical. Okay, that'll be Leo's turn. This guy, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, is going to come over to Yaslin and go for an attack here. Slam attack. Didn't quite have the range to make that advantage. So that's 25 to hit.
Silvery barbs.
Do you have the range? Is it 30 feet? It is 30 feet. Okay, so Margot burns her reaction. So let me roll that one more time.
Love that
Ooh.
spell.
Right? Oh, also, Yaslin, you get advantage on your next attack.
I won't need it.
Oh, you already have it. Dro, you get advantage on your next attack.
Cool.
I didn't rage. I mean, I didn't reckless attack last turn, but I won't. I will probably this turn.
God, how I missed that spell.
Okay. So it goes and like swings, goes wide. Margot rewrites reality and messes with me a little bit more. Margot, you are up.
Okay. Have I noticed a particular type of damage doing more damage than others? Like fire or ice?
Cold. Dro yelled
Thunder.
out cold.
Give me a perception check. Basically, as you were seeing this thing like in front of you just get like smattered.
God damn it. I'm...
Nope.
Ah!
Dauphin, give me a perception check too. I meant to do this during your turn.
It's almost 20.
24.
Fast moving dice.
Dauphin, you do see like as like the crystal short sword as the bite is coming in, as the slams from your earth elemental are coming in. Like every time you hit it, you see it functioning less and less, and the vines pull away from different sections of the body. And you notice the vines are still connected to the ground. Okay, Margot's clay golem.
Oh, I haven't gone yet.
Yeah, you did. You silvery barbs me. That was your whole turn.
Which
Which
I think
now
I'm
you
gonna
get your
do
reaction back.
instead of a fireball, an acid ball.
Okay, so
Transmute
burning
spell, acid.
transmute spell, acid. Okay.
Where's my
I
spell
assume
book?
you're sending it in the direction of your clay golem.
No.
Oh, okay.
I've gotta see. Because these two are baddies, and there's this big one down here. Ooh, can I use. Can I. Careful
cannot
and
double-
transmute? You can't
You
double.
cannot
That's what I
double
thought.
meta magic.
Uh-huh.
It's fine. It's Yaslin. She can take a hit.
Take a hit. I haven't read.
If I set it up like this, would I get all 4 of them?
I see no template.
Oh. I think I have to drop it.
Yeah, you do have to drop it. But that is quite likely, yes.
I'm gonna careful spell instead of transmute spell. Fire does enough damage. So careful spell. Let me
So cool.
target all of them. Hold on.
Yep, go for it. Oh, hold up.
Will that get them?
Nope, that does not get the guy on the bottom.
Okay, so how do I remove my place? Oh, I
Oops,
can
come on now.
replace it. Ah, what just happened?
I'm making this way worse. I think you just dropped it again. So delete,
Really
delete,
hot over
delete.
here now.
Yaslin's like, I've had worse.
I've been
Okay,
in
I'm
a
gonna drop it
volcano.
here, and I am gonna transmute it, so I'm gonna make it acid.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't know if acid will do anything, but I know plants. If it has any regenerative powers, it can't regenerate. That's the real win. Ooh, 30.
Ooh,
Not a
that
bad
was
roll.
Good.
Okay, one fail, one success. Gotcha. So, yeah, mostly it's just pure damage that goes out, just igniting several of them. Some of it does, or splashing it with acid. Just as far as you can tell, there's no additional effect from the acid,
Mm-hmm.
but it still hurt.
That they won't regenerate. So that was my. That's me. I think that's me. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. My little duty's gonna go.
Hey,
My
clay golem.
clay golem's gonna come on over here and do a nice little slam attack against this guy again.
Okay, and this is at advantage because of Yaslin's placement.
Oh shit! I forgot. Okay.
24 hits, definitely.
14 damage.
Yep. 14 clay golem. Why are you making me roll a?
Against slam?
Yeah, if the target is a creature, which these are not, because they're
Yeah.
objects, it must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution save or have its hit point maximum reduced by an amount equal to the damage taken.
Mm-hmm. But it's not a creature.
If they reach 0, they die. No unconsciousness. All right, that's cool. Oh, and full damage because this golem's weapon, weapon attacks are magical. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's it. That's all we got.
That's all you got. All you got. No big deal. Okay. Let's see here. Let's roll. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'm gonna roll to see where he attacks. 1 is Leo, for reference. 4, Yaslin, of course.
Oh yeah, as expected.
Mm-hmm. Okay. guy's going to come up, target Yaslin. With a 21.
That'll hit.
Okay. That is 13. Oh, I'm gonna roll another 20 just to see if it crits. Nope, no crit. Okay, we good. Okay, so it comes up. Yaslin, you get yep, so you take 6 points of damage, Yaslin, as it comes up and like cracks you across the back of the head. Okay. That is its turn. Yaslin, you're up.
Amazing. So I'm going to bonus action. Do I do that now? Good question. I'm a little surrounded. Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action shift. So these guys no longer have advantage on me. Oh, I'm exhausted.
That's just because I don't have
Okay.
anything better
Okay,
to.
that's fair.
You know, I'm gonna give you blind. Nope. Wow,
Oh,
that's
oh
actually
no.
got statuses affected. Okay, just keep track that you have it.
Yeah, all
My
good.
statuses are so screwed up from the upgrade.
And seeing the, can I tell like which ones are like worse for wear?
Yeah, just give them a hover. Like several, like
Okay.
none of these guys started off at full health. Like they were all at least semi-damaged.
A little strange. So I'll just go ahead and whack this one then, the one that just hit me, and I'll
Okay,
reroll
go for it.
thing.
All right, at advantage, that is a 4 and a 15. That's 22. Yep, go ahead and deal the damage.
And I'm going to add my 2 rage damage because it doesn't add that.
Sure.
And then
Okay.
are all of these taking double damage because they're...
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So you blast through this one. This one's gone too. Just, again, another headbutt. This time crushing in this guy's chest.
Yaslin seems to be really enjoying herself on this playfield.
Yep. Yaslin, give me a perception check. Normal. I would give it to you at disadvantage, but you are shifted.
Okay. Uh, 23.
Okay. The roots, as you like break this thing and drop down, it's very small. You can't. It's not happening very fast, but you see it immediately happen, but it's not fast. It's just like you see the roots pulling away from this creature or from this construct, but you notice it begin immediately as soon as it's dropped.
Huh. That's a little strange.
Mm-hmm.
So how
Okay.
far
Yeah.
down is that one? Because I have a second attack, but I...
This one is 5 feet up. This one, the one on your left, is same level as you.
Awesome. Then I'll take out that one because I don't feel like climbing.
Okay, go for it.
Uh, 24.
24. Sheesh. Okay, going above and beyond. Yeah, that'll hit. Okay, an extra 7 points of damage coming out of that guy. Looking very bad. This one, just like you kind of like cave in his right arm or his right shoulder socket.
Yeah.
And that arm goes limp.
Is that one doubled as well? I don't know.
Yeah, I already doubled it. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Alrighty. Cool. Awesome. Much wow. I feel a little bit like really good. I'm enjoying this. This is
Okay.
the Yaslin playground.
Little bit. Okay, next up is one of my other guys. He's just gonna... dash on up. That's his turn. Seamus.
I am going to take a rock laying on the ground next to me and hurl it up at the dude on the top of the rock.
Okay. Because of the positioning, he does have half cover. Just because he's way up, you can't see his torso just because of perspective.
What about the dude on the other side of the field? Can I see that guy clearly?
Yeah, full vision.
Yeah, just making sure he's in range. Yeah, I'll target that guy instead of so I can
Okay.
get a
Cool.
good hit.
Is that a saving throw or is that an attack?
That is a great question.
Didn't want to
It is a
suspend
saving throw, Dex 15.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you could have done it for either of them since it's a saving throw. Cover doesn't actually affect saving throws at all.
Up then.
All right, sounds good. Three.
That is gonna fail. I'll roll the damage.
Go. Ooh, high roll. Nice. Wow. Okay. 20 points as you cleave off the left side of this dude's head. Just wherever that other red eye would have been, it is now gone.
We're still willing to negotiate. And I'll just hang out where I'm at.
Okay. Next up is this guy. He is going to target Leo with his slam. Oh no, that's a false thing. But instead of doing damage, he is just going to grab Leo and hold him there. And so Leo is grappled. And that'll be his turn. Leo, Margot, and Dauphin, you feel the ground beneath you begin to rumble a bit. Okay. My next dude. He's going to move as well. Gonna move over here. He's going to run up this and essentially jump the rest of his way off of this little platform, landing right next to Margot and Leo. And next dude is going to go after... Let's see here. Where's my coin? I haven't actually used my coin in a long time. Heads, Dro, and Dyer, tails, Golem. Oh, going for the Golem.
Leave my big boy alone.
Now he's going to come over here. He's a smack him.
Hit him, I dare you.
Oh, sorry, that should have been at advantage, so I'm going to try it again. That'll hit.
Cool. I'm gonna berserk back.
Wow, that is a total of 6 damage.
And we're getting some berserk action back at that.
Hold up though.
Oh,
Is that specific to your spell? Because he does not have berserk as a react. Oh, sorry.
yeah, it says berserk lashing. It's for clay golem specifically. When the construct takes damage, it makes a slam attack.
Okay, so that is specifically for your spell of a clay golem. That is not clay golems in general. Sweet. Yeah,
That's
go
just
for
a
it.
slam attack. I can just roll a slam attack.
Awesome. Yeah, go for it.
Oof,
A 7 will not do.
there.
He holds up his hit fist, and there's like kind of a clay smear, but no penetration.
Okay.
All right, awesome. Next up is my tall guy. Oh boy. He's gonna walk to the edge, collapse both of his arms in on each other, and like tip off the top and dive bomb at Leo. So he is. I'm gonna put him here because it might yell at me if not. So this is going to be at advantage.
No, it's not. Restore balance.
Still miss.
Okay, still missed, but you use your reaction.
Yep.
So he falls off a good 30 feet or so. And like slams into the ground next to Leo as like a gentle wind stream, or not so gentle, redirects where he was going to land and crashes into the ground below. As he does, the ground well, first of all, he's going to take 3d6 plus. He's going to take whatever that is. I can do math. He's going to take 9 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall. But he hits the ground, and I need everybody in a 10-foot radius from this dude to make a dexterity saving throw as the ground beneath begins to crumble. Just so Margot, Leo, Earth Elemental, my guys, Kenji, and Dauphin. Dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
Give this one to Leo at disadvantage because he is currently grappled. Now,
Ooh.
that's not a function of grapple, but it makes sense.
Wow.
What the shit?
21 at disadvantage.
Wow.
Holy balls.
Look at that.
Leo said, "I'm not going out like this."
Leo said,
For real.
"Yeah, you're not taking me."
And then there's
Oh,
Kenji's.
Kenji.
Oh.
My golem who is holding on is just fine. The guy who did the attack is failing on purpose. Okay, and Earth Golem, or Earth Elemental, how'd he do, and how'd Dauphin do?
Earth Elemental got 18, Dauphin got 11.
All right. So anybody who failed is prone, and the ground is beginning to sink. Let me see. Perception. Everybody who is affected by this, well, actually, anybody who's paying attention to this, so basically, like, not Yaslin.
No, Yaslin's having too much fun over there.
Yeah, so give me either a survival, nature, or perception check from all of you.
Ooh.
Drove the 14.
Oh.
I'm so not perceptive.
Mm-hmm.
Big thing
How
just
about you,
fell and
Mr.
hit
Black?
ground.
Okay, Dauphin and Seamus, you both see this as the ground begins to fall in. Let me see. Dauphin failed. So did Kenji. Everybody else succeeded. Oh, my big guy failed. This guy failed on purpose. But as the ground begins to crack and kind of like pull down, to Seamus and Dauphin, both with their severely analytical minds in different ways, it does not move like a collapse. It moves like a deconstruction. And you see specific chunks of the earth moving away from each other as a whole begins to form. And this is difficult terrain for everybody in this space here.
Often you told me to move closer.
It's a depression in the ground. It's not like a continuous hole, right?
It looks like it is starting to become a hole. Okay, so Dro, you are up. Actually, how about we go ahead and take a break?
Wait, not really 15 feet? Oh, it is. Interesting. Everything that Dro's standing on, is this the same level as, so, example, this guy?
Yeah, there's like a couple of feet difference, but for strategy's sake and whatnot, yeah, you're same level.
So if I
Well,
go...
Actually, you're up a couple of feet, and he is down a couple of feet. So there's about a 5-6 foot difference or something, but not much.
Okay. So if I move... Oh, boy. Half of the group is on their ass.
I can't relate.
If I pulled somebody back, would that use an action or anything?
Yes.
Okay. Need to get some of these guys off of them. Yeah, okay. I'm just hoping you guys... Because it's not... They're not falling. It's just starting to collapse, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And Dro, real quick, give me a perception check.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it wanted to be good. But yeah, lots happening. You're just focused on like, oh crap, there's gonna be a hole.
Yeah. Let's do this. Let's move here. And then take a hit at Mr. Prone. It's melee that has advantage on prone, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And your tattoo is still considered melee.
Okay. Cool. I am lagging. There we go. So attack, advantage. Okay. Damage. That's a better hit.
Nice. All right, he did. He is gone.
Then I will use my second attack then to hit the one that is holding Leo. Is he
Okay.
prone or no?
Not prone.
Would I still get advantage because Golem here?
Yeah, technically, because it's still melee, it would proc flanking.
I was gonna say it's a weird situation, so
It is. You can
uh,
still get advantage on people even with reach.
thank God for the advantage.
Okay.
That one,
One
not
second.
There it goes. It's just falling behind.
Okay.
Really?
Yep.
He's still up.
Still up.
Yeah, let's do it. Fury of blows. We gotta get Leo out
Okay.
of there.
Sounds good.
So unarmed, attacked. Wow.
That'll hit.
That will do it.
Okay, that'll do it. And he is gone and dead. You like chop off his arms that are holding onto Leo as like the rest of him like falls back into the dirt.
Would I still have another melee since I did Fury of Blows? There only was one.
Yes, you do.
Oh.
You burnt the key point, so you've got the extra hit.
So I move 10. I am staying away from this hole. Actually, what gives me 15? Literally nothing but the hole. Uh-oh, but I could hop down. Keep flanking. Okay, before I do this, I need to count how much movement I did. I moved 10, 6, or 20, 25, 30. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. That one. 17 hit? Okay. $12 on that guy, and then so I did 30 feet.
Oh, I've been talking on mute for like 3 minutes now. That's a good time span. Would you guys stop being so rude with your freaking rolls tonight? Good God.
And then I'm going to 35, 40, 45, 50. Back up to Dire.
All right. Dyer is going to continue doing his thing, and none of you are really hurt or anything like that, so he's just going to continue his dodge action.
Question, just because I'm super curious, because I don't know bards. Bardic Inspiration can only be on one person at a time. Okay.
He's got a certain amount of charges. He can spread it out as much as he
So
wants.
it's like key points, kind of. You have so many you can use.
Yeah, but they're not. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Actually, no, that's a good point. He's going to use his Bardic Inspiration to buff, to give inspiration to Dauphin as well. As Dauphin is on the ground and kind of sliding towards the hole.
I also just remembered Margot gave Joe advantage a while ago. I'm so sorry. It would have used it.
Hey, so Dauphin, you are up. There's a crater in the ground that is starting to separate out.
Can I see down into it? Or is it just
Not from your vantage point. You'd have to like come over here to try to get a look. The thing's really only like about 18 inches in, and the opening is so far only about, a small melon's worth or so. But it is continuing to move, and those compartmentalized sections are continuing to like pull away from each other.
Very well. Standing up normally takes half your movement speed. Since this is difficult terrain, would that take my whole movement speed?
No, I'll give you just the stand up at 15. And then you burn 10 feet to move out of that hex you're in.
Coolio. Then I will stand right on up. And then I will move over one. Actually, We'll go to this tile instead. Go to this tile instead. I would like to do a lot more, but concentration spells. So I'm going to. I'm just gonna ready a reaction, knowing full well that it would end my concentration if this were to happen. If I were to start falling into the pit, and it's looking all grim and not great for me, I will ready a reaction to just wild shape into a giant eagle, to be able to, stop myself from dying.
Okay, sounds good. Dauphin. Elemental is up.
Yes. Now this is a great time for the elemental to go ahead and keep all of the unharmed teammates unharmed. So it's going to go ahead and use its slam attacks. Are these at advantage or are these normal?
These are normal because there's only one dude in front of you.
Gotcha.
An 18 will hit. And make sure to target the guy so it'll like calculate hit or miss automatically. Oops.
I didn't.
Okay, so 30 points of damage go across it. Like, crunch in his front shell a little bit.
This time, right click. Ta-da. Ooh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit. $13. Okay, double to 26. Nice.
Awesome. Was my right clicking working there, or was it not doing anything?
You did not have him targeted.
Interesting. Have to play around with that a
It's
little bit more.
Double.
it's a double right click to target them.
Ah, there you go. I wasn't double clicking. Coolio.
Mhm.
Well,
You know what? This guy was prone because he failed his dex save. Go ahead and roll me 2 more 20s because they would have been an advantage.
all right.
Unless you crit, nothing changes.
2 20s.
Or
Okay.
both.
Same.
Cool. Then I'm going to go ahead and use my 30 feet of movement speed. And I'm going to move it over. It's kind of weird. Is it technically within? I'll let pass the save anyways. Okay. We'll move it over one more. Does the creature attempt to opportunity attack?
It does not.
Well, damn. There goes the hope of letting everyone run away scot-free. Well then, we're going to do this very easy. We're just going to use the last movement speed we have and walk. Well, I've had rough internet today. And walk right back.
Okay. Next up is this guy down below. Okay. It is going to target both the clay golem and Yaslin.
Huh?
And it is going to attempt to slow you both. And
Yaslin says
Yaslin gets
no.
a natural 20 on
Yaslin-
wisdom. Are you kidding me?
Yaslin said
Are
you're
you
slowing me
serious?
down?
Out of curiosity. Oh, wait. Never
It
mind.
reaches out and like there's like this aura around it, and the two of you just start to like not petrify, but there's like this sluggish like stone that kind of tries to surround your body. The clay golem full on fails. He is slowed, and Yaslin's perfectly fine.
Spawn like
So the condition is slowed, not petrified.
Slow, yeah. I'm just giving it some flavor. because it came from a from a stone golem type.
It's a wisdom save too. I'm so proud of Yaslin.
Mm-hmm. Okay, after that, it's going to move 5, 10, 15.
Was it within range of me?
Yeah, you can opportunity attack it as it
Oh,
leaves.
I will certainly try. And because I had already been reckless.
No.
Reckless does not count for opportunity attacks because
Oh, it
it's only
doesn't.
until the end of your turn, I believe.
Oh, okay, then just
Let me double check that.
Was that 20 the first roll?
yeah. Let me just take it back, but
Do you realize how much damage? that's gonna
Yeah,
do?
so on gives you advantage on melee weapon attacks using strength during this turn. So as soon as your turn is over, it does not
Okay.
apply. But you still got a nat 20. So do your thing. Let's see if you can break this boy. He's kind of healthy.
alright.
Jeez, 2 nat 20s in a row. God damn, Yaslin.
Oh wait, did I just hit myself?
Do it! Do it! Hit yourself! The most damage that'll happen to you guys this combat. Let's go!
Oh no! That's embarrassing.
I'll undo it.
It was thanks.
Morgan didn't want to do that.
We're going to pretend Yaslin didn't just hit herself.
So wait, it doubles the damage from the crit, but does it also double because of the horns?
Yep, this is quadruple damage. Basically.
Yaslin's like a absolute wrecking ball right now, and due to Sentinel, he doesn't move anywhere.
Alright, deal your damage, girl.
Oh yeah, that was. I already rolled it. It was the 13 that I had
Oh, okay.
unfortunately whacked myself with.
Okay, so that'd be... Is the 2d6... Is it one... You get 1d6 for your horns,
Yeah,
right?
it automatically rolls the crit.
Okay. Yep, so... It's 13... And then just straight up double on 13.
Yeah.
So it's only 26 damage for your quadruple hit.
Yeah.
Only 26 damage for a reaction.
Yeah. And it
Yep.
can't
And
move.
it can't move, right?
And it can't
Yep.
move.
And it like turns back.
It like hit it in its ankle or something.
Mm-hmm. You crush its heel a little bit. Turns back, and its attention is now on you, like it wasn't before. Okay, Leo. Want somebody else to run Leo this round.
I'll do it. No one else does. Not responsible for his death.
I don't know. I don't know. Is he just like a ranger?
He's just a fighter.
He's just a fighter?
An enhanced fighter, for the most part.
An enhanced
Mhm.
fighter.
No, he's more like an inhibited fighter. His fighter, like, he doesn't get most fighter abilities. He just gets like the first, like, he basically has like, he's basically just a dude with a multi-attack and a fighting style.
Does he have
And that's
second
it.
win?
And, no,
Oh,
he's not
shit.
supposed to.
Okay.
Doesn't have second win. Isn't supposed to have.
Oh, but doesn't his sword heal?
Nothing. His sword heals, yeah, but he's
Okay.
unharmed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You can go. Go ahead and take him.
Okay.
I don't want to be the one who kills Leo.
I'd be more concerned about his critter.
I've already
Don't kill
killed one of
Kenji.
his. Yeah, I was like, I've already killed one of his critters. I don't need to be the reason Kenji falls. Like,
I just want you guys to know
Alright.
you're letting the man that rolled a 1 on a D100 control him.
I also wasn't it weren't calling the air.
Don't even jinx it.
I'm so
Oh,
sorry. You did have a couple misfortunate.
I didn't play him.
PC
No.
controls. I feel like
That was I can't
That
remember
was
names.
Mike.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh,
Mike's the one that almost killed what's his bird?
Zarius.
Zarius, yeah.
man, that
It
was
wasn't me.
that was a
But
traumatic.
that's the reason why I don't
moment.
like playing people's characters.
Mm-hmm.
This is valid though. It's stress, man.
Yep. All right. So Quentin, what you doing?
I need access to his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Can he Misty Step? Was he?
That would be
No,
fantastic.
he has no magical ability.
What is? He doesn't have. Oh, it wouldn't matter. in
Yeah.
this
So
case.
there's a lot that's going to be in his kit that's not accurate.
Okay.
So he doesn't have action.
So he's really just strictly melee.
Yeah.
Okay. It's easy enough.
He has the crossbow.
He doesn't have second wind or action surge, correct?
Nope.
Okay. Is he prone or is
Even
the
though I
other
know
guy?
he's used them and I didn't call it. Yeah.
Is he prone or is the big guy prone?
The big guy is prone.
Okay, so
He
Leo's
succeeded it with a 21 on his disadvantage.
Oh yeah.
Leo said, heck nah.
Um,
Not like this.
then let's Leo. Based on what I've seen, he wants to fight. So I think you hit with the
Just
sword.
be aware of your ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him to move. Yeah, he's gonna take a hit on this guy. Can I not target him? There we go. Use ability. How do I use this without using the ability? Because this is just the healing, right?
Oh yeah, you just say ignore. Like you just like exit out of it. Like choose not to consume the effect.
Oh,
If you're talking about his sword.
yeah. Oh, but it won't. And then just click use ability. It's the only thing it's giving me.
No, you should be able to click out of it. Like there should be an X in the upper right corner.
Yeah, it won't let me do anything. Once I close it, it won't roll.
Oh, just uncheck consume available usage.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
Mhm.
Attack. Advantage. Oh my god.
Misses. Comes down and like rings off roughly. This thing's got some tough hide.
So you say as multi-attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He does have multi-attack.
We'll use that. Much better.
Okay, that'll hit.
Yeah, there it goes. 8 damage.
Okay, 8 points go in.
He's got 30. So 15. It's half, right? Rough terrain or difficult terrain.
Yeah, difficult terrain it's half.
Okay, so he can use all his movement to get out. He will provoke if he decides to take it.
Okay.
Is it at disadvantage because he's prone?
Yes, it is. So I'm gonna bring him back just because he doesn't have
Oh,
the
yeah.
reach.
Not bad.
I don't see Kenji in the initiative.
Kenji's just right below. I guess I'm
What
putting everybody,
is-
all the other summons in, so he might as well.
What is warding maneuver?
Something he doesn't have.
Okay.
Just there's some definite artifacts of what like I still haven't like gone through and like fully updated his stats and stuff inside of Foundry.
Okay.
So he tries to move up. Sorry, that should have been a disadvantage. So this would be the normal roll, or this would be the other roll
Misses.
misses. Okay. Yep, armor class 17. Actually, technically it's 18 because he's near Kenji. Okay.
So yeah, he would be here. And oh, for the love of God, Kenji, what's your walking speed? Oh, thank God.
When he evolved, he got an extra 5 feet.
Thank God. He's gonna use that.
So he's at 30 feet now.
Yeah, and he's just gonna move. He'll get up and move next to Leo.
Okay, sounds good.
Kenji doesn't have any. Yeah, that'd be stupid to use. Margot's down there.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah. Just get him out of danger.
Okay. Next up, this little defender guy, he's gonna spend his movement speed to go over, get on top, slam his hands together, and jump down for a pile driver against Yaslin.
Okay.
See how well this goes.
And I can't get advantage on you, so this is straight roll
That'll
Wow.
hit.
for 22. Okay. So he's going to take 2 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall. But Yaslin, that's going to double on you in addition to his... Oops, sorry, ignore these. I didn't mean to click that.
Okay.
So that'll be +4, so that'll be 18.
Divided by.
Why did it give you -7?
-7?
Yeah, it took 7 out of your HP.
Oh, it's because I had temp
Temp.
HP.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, but
Um,
it would have burned through my temp HP, and then
yeah, so that would have
it
been
would have
not.
been.
That would be 9 points of damage total. So
So I had
whatever
7
that would have
temp.
been.
Yeah, so it
Yeah, so
it
you'd be
doesn't hurt too bad.
at 107. Okay, perfect. So he, similarly to the other guy, he slams down, and the ground begins to cave.
Oh, you little pug.
Mhm. So again, within 10 feet, this is difficult terrain. Yaslin, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
And this is at advantage, right? Because I can
It is-
I can obviously
because-
see the ground
Because you
is
can see it,
falling.
yes.
Thank God.
Thank
Okay, big boy's prone. Come on now.
Oh.
He's prone. He's prone.
No shot. He's knocking everybody, bro. But yeah.
Yep, he's prone.
Except for Yaslin.
You just see Yasmin like brace and everything around her fall.
That is not the person you
just
want to
like-
be proned in front of right now.
She's getting advantage on attacks anyways, it doesn't matter.
I
Okay, Yaslin, you manage to stay up, but the ground beneath you begins to sink in, and chunks begin to move away from underneath your feet.
didn't realize there was a freaking underground system beneath us. That's great.
Margot, you're up.
I'm not prone. That's for that guy, or am I prone?
You are not prone. I believe you. Did you save against that dexterity?
I got like an
Dexterity.
18 or something.
Oh yeah, that's a save.
Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of skirt around this guy.
Okay, and he's
So I
already
don't
burned his
get an
reaction.
opportunity attack. Oh, he has. You're right. I'm gonna come down by
You can't go that. You can't go that way because you can't go through your enemies.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm glitching. Well, lagging.
Oh.
Did it move yet? There it is.
Okay, so 5,
On
10,
my-
15, 20. So you burn 20 of your movement speed to get there.
Yeah, I just want to be next to my clay buddy,
Mhm.
who doesn't have reactions anymore because he's slowed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I want to do it. Have some less careful spella. Yeah, let's careful spell a fireball on top of Yaslin.
Okay.
I think that'd be nice. Maybe clear out a couple of these guys so I can get out.
If this guy survives, I swear to God. It's a dex save, ain't it? And they're all prone.
Restrained is what gives disadvantage on dex saves, not prone.
Prone's just a
I just-
tax, ain't
I
it?
Which
just
is
verified
wild to
that.
me.
Oh, thanks.
It is.
Thanks, Margot.
I did
Okay.
it. Careful spell.
I just feel my.
So you use your careful spell to not target Margot or Yaslin.
Yaslin.
Okay,
Okay.
one of them dies. Which one is that? Which one died? I can't tell.
That one.
This one.
Oh, there we go. Yep. That one's
And
gone.
the rest of them saved.
Okay.
Oh,
They
they're
all
rolling at
take-
advantage?
They are.
Yeah,
Constructs are things
Mhm.
made from magic, so they have a general resistance to them. It's not a perfect rule, but it is kind of like
Makes sense.
it's a frequent one.
I mean, I'll take it. I've done a lot of damage with my fireball so
Yeah.
far, so.
Yeah.
You have Yaslin.
Yeah.
Make a dexterity saving throw as the hole beneath you expands rapidly
no.
because it just got exploded.
Okay. Oh, wait, shit. That was at disadvantage. I'm so sorry.
We're
It should have
gonna
been at advantage.
right, but let me see.
I rolled it the wrong way. Can we just take the 14 from that roll?
Seamus's reaction time, though.
Hold up. So the question. No, I'm not going to make because of this. I'm not going to make it a disadvantage, but the DC did go up.
No, yeah. I misclicked because I get
Yeah.
advantage on dex saves, and so.
Yeah, the save was 14. Now it's 16. So
My
if you had
die-
the
die
14
roll
plus
was-
the okay, yeah,
Yeah.
you're
so
still
we're
up.
18.
You're still up, but you were essentially like straddling. You're straddling the hole, and you are 5 feet down now.
Oh, this is great, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like just a straight hole down? Like, I don't see walls.
Give me a perception check as you look between your legs.
Quote for the night.
17. And you've got your shifter eyes on
Yeah.
right now. So you see things kind of eerily clear.
Oh gosh.
Beneath you is a deep cavern. It is an entire root system. It's like looking down into a void of blackness, except there's things all over in the air. You see chunks of stone suspended by roots and vines, and they are like everywhere, and they are moving, including the ones beneath your feet. A chunk comes loose and sits probably about 35 feet below you, tethered to the end of a vine.
Oh.
And you see large pillars of twisted trunk-like structures that just go down deep into the darkness. It's too far for you to see the bottom. And you occasionally see
Oh my gosh.
the limp form of a construct on the end of a vine as well. A few are scattered around.
And
in
these things are all
fact-
just like dangling.
They're just dangling, and in fact, there's a couple of constructs that are coming closer to you as well.
Oh no, that's horrible.
And you kicked this. You kicked this.
I'm like, hey guys, it's just a bottomless abyss down there.
That's not good.
Time to play Gears of War Horde mode.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Okay, well, that was my action, bonus action, movement.
Fireball is a fantastic spell, but it is loud and it is destructive to your environment. There are occasional downsides to both of those. Oh, also the hole expands in size.
The
Yeah.
hole's expanding. Oh my gosh. Marco, what did you do?
You kicked it!
Let's have a pointing fingers battle right now. Let's go.
Throw just off in the distance.
Over a hole?
Margot, you do not have to roll a dex saving throw, but it does like creep up right in front of you, and the ground in front of you begins to fall. Your clay golem, your slow boy, is good to go.
Okay. Let's just hit the big guy in front of us with a slam attack.
Okay, go for it. That'll hit.
Just out of curiosity, is that
Okay.
advantage because he's prone?
It is an advantage because he's prone. Ooh. Oh. You know what? Based on where this guy's foot is, Margot, I need you to make a saving throw for your golem. Dex saving throw, DC 16. He is definitely stepping in it.
Or
That's
the
not
guys who
good. It's
are...
-1.
So everything that is around me, is it also like sliding in towards this hole?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, here comes my clay golem right on top of you.
Yeah, I'm like at the center of this, and everything is sliding towards me. That's great.
This is like that bug that does like the pit trap in the sand, except instead of sand, it's just a bunch of golems coming at you.
You wanted to fight a golem. Here you go.
All of them at once.
I gave you a few.
We're doing pretty well. All
Hey,
things
don't don't you jinx us yet. You
Jinx
shut.
it!
You
Jinx it!
shut.
Jinx
I'll just
it!
close my mouth right now.
But there are certainly a few
Lil-
spells I can still pull out that would change the flow of combat.
Let's say you just get out of the hole right now.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so the golem is prone. It can still attack.
Alright, well he did.
He
already
attacked
attacked.
already?
Yeah. It hit.
Oh, okay. That's right. Give me re-roll that at disadvantage because he would have been prone already.
Would it cancel because the other guy's prone?
Ye-
I'm just gonna throw everything out there.
Yes.
And
I
So I
guess
rolled
so.
it normal to
Technically,
begin with.
Like,
Yeah, if you're slap fighting on the ground, I guess that
That's
gives you
what I'm
advantage on
picturing.
each other.
Stone
Alright,
footed.
Okay,
Well-
so that's that. Margot done. Yaslin's turn.
Stone and clay, what the fuck?
gosh, see. Here's my biggest dilemma here. I'm like, I really want to just keep hitting these things, but I'm also in the middle of a pit. I guess we'll do the smart thing. Will we do this?
Hey, bud, I'm trying to use my mouse. Are you going to be my new armrest? Is that what it is?
There's some of these that aren't in holes.
Alright, I'm gonna. So, this is like a rock. Is the rock also like sinking into?
Yeah, the whole thing, and yeah. In fact, there's even there's a couple of chunks that fall off of the rock that are also attached to those vines and just pull down. And you see kind of this rock face expose itself, and it's like there's a network of vines inside of it that tether to all of the rocks inside.
I have a feeling these vines aren't really too keen to catch me. Okay, let me. Oh, measuring tool, please. Is this like a higher ground right here, or is that pretty? Even now
That's
the
pretty.
whole thing
That's
is-
pretty flat ground. Like right here begins to slope downwards, or at least it did, and this is a little bit higher.
Okay, so you would
right
still
about
cost me normal or terrain movement to get to here.
Yeah, there's no version of you moving right now that is not difficult terrain because it's all sinking in and the ground is literally moving beneath your feet. If you've ever had to walk across a strip next to the sidewalk that's rocks, imagine if that was moving while you had to walk on it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I have 2 attacks. This thing is kind of falling towards me. This thing's kind of falling towards me. This thing's kind of falling towards me.
Yep.
With my horns, would I be able to essentially headbutt this thing further away from me?
You could do it as a push attack and it will deal no damage.
Yeah. I just want to get these things, shove them.
Okay. Yeah, you can go for that.
Yeah, I think I'm sorry, Margot, that I'm throwing this closer towards you, but
Margot, catch!
Margot, catch!
Catch the stone golem.
So what would I be rolling if I'm just?
Yeah, go ahead and you just roll your attack roll.
Okay.
And then if it hits, then it's just a push instead.
Okay, then I'll just do this very recklessly because I'm in a bit of a panic mode.
Yep. Ooh.
Thank goodness.
Okay, so you're doing that on the guy to
This
the small
one.
guy to the north of you? Okay. All right, not a problem. 18 hits. Cool. So you just push it 5 feet this away. You basically get your horns under it and
Flip it over.
Yeah, flip it. And it's just it's in front of Margaret's
awesome.
feet now.
5, 10. Actually, yeah. And then I'm gonna try to push that one. This one.
Okay, go for it. Go for that roll.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep, that'll do too. So you push that one a little bit further away also.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then she will just take the opportunity of. Do I want to do that? I think. Do I? Obviously, this thing is getting bigger, but I'm not right at the center of it anymore. You know what? Fuck. Go ahead.
Oh,
Okay. I'm gonna pull you back so I can target you properly.
It'll be a disadvantage. Oh.
please tell me he
The
faked.
dice smileth upon me today.
And just because I didn't roll my
Wow.
disadvantage. Okay, yep. So you go by, and it swings wildly and just catches nothing, and you get out.
Wow. Wow, guys. Wow. That was not fun.
You started this.
Okay. Next up
And-
is my turn.
I think, so would it take full movement for me to have gotten out of there?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then I'm
That's
just going
5,
to...
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and yeah, so you used 40, which is your total.
Yeah. And so I'm just going to, as a bonus action, expend another rage just to keep what I have going.
Oh,
And-
your push. So
Oh, wait, I
push is
pushed! Oh!
yeah. Push is one of the
Okay, never
forms that
mind.
your attack action can take, so you're still good.
Okay, I'm good. Okay then, never mind. I will keep what I have. I thought I might not have done it because it didn't do damage, but that's the case.
Okay.
will. Happily.
My guy is going to stand up, turn around, and attack Margot.
I'm
Comes
sorry,
in.
Marco.
He wanted that 3.
That is a 23
shield.
to hit. What is your armor class? Shield will only get you up to 21.
Oh, I thought my AC was higher. Never mind. I don't do shield then. 'Cause
Okay.
that doesn't work.
Okay. Are you doing anything else?
I'll silvery barbs him.
Okay,
Instead.
so here comes a second. It's going to be a 17.
Ah, it still hits. Okay. Well,
Still
I tried.
hits.
You could
Joe,
be-
you get. Yeah, all mine are like area effects. So, Dro, actually use the advantage this time.
There's
Actually, use the
flanking!
advantage.
Okay. The swing comes in. What you think is a swing is a grab around your head and towards your back.
Uh-oh.
And he begins to pull back into the pit for the remainder of his movement speed at half speed. So he used.
He makes it 1 square.
Yeah, you just.
I have an idea to get out of this.
You, like,
Yep. So. Yep. He grabs you and just like pulls back. Interesting. Margot, give me an athletics check. As he's like pulling you, he's gonna try to fall backwards on the ground. And he already beat your AC, and you move with him because he has you grappled.
So
And
this -1.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
It's a natural 20!
Oh wow!
Oh my god! The dice really are
The dice-
looking after us tonight.
Oh, what is that?
11 is broken.
So
The math is broken in 11.
while with
No, that's awesome. That is awesome.
Oh, she has
Spirit.
advantage.
Why do I have
Because
advantage?
Dolphin's totem.
She is,
Oh!
but she can't get better than that.
That's true. I can't get better than a natural 20.
Roll another one.
Wait. If I roll another natural 20, can I get out of this?
Yes, I
I'm
will let
leaving.
that happen.
I'm
Oh my
leaving if she
gosh.
does.
No,
Okay.
I didn't.
It's half of a natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay. So he falls backwards onto the eroding ground, and you are both prone. Whew, there's a lot of mayhem with these dice tonight, guys. I don't think I've seen green numbers so many times in a long time. Whew. Okay. That was wild. I was even thinking, it's like, I have a chance to also get a natural 20, and then it actually happened.
Mhm.
Whew. Okay. Seamus, do things while I breathe.
I panicked earlier and hit Featherfall when I thought Yazlin was falling into the hole. It says that it lasts for a minute, so
I think it lasts for a minute until you actually like touch the ground, then it dissipates. If I'm
okay. So did it
not
just like
mistaken.
dissipate basically for everybody as soon as I cast it?
Yeah, because nobody was actually in the air.
Okay.
Let me verify that, but continue.
I appreciate the preemptive cast though.
You won't if you have to fall again because I don't have another use. I'm gonna pick up a stone, not actually pick it up. I'm gonna look down at a stone, and I'm gonna like motion my hand as I huck it through the air at this golem over.
Okay, sounds good.
It's gonna need to make a DC 15 Dex.
Which one are you hitting?
The one between the two holes
Oh,
right now.
sorry, not that guy. So the big guy.
Okay.
Okay, big guy. Nope.
I cast out of the 3rd level, so he's
Oh.
gonna take
Beefy damage.
24 bludgeoning.
Okay. 24. Whew. Okay. Righty. Seamus, anything else?
I think I will move around. Don't want to get hit either, though, of course. I'm going to come over here, my movement, and I will bonus action hide.
I've seen this play before.
Deja vu.
It's not a great hide, but maybe they have low passive perception.
Samus, what are you doing behind that rock over there?
You're muted, Morgan.
Of course I am. Obviously, I had a plan going into tonight, and obviously that plan is not working at all. Okay.
It's the story of every DM.
Yep.
The players find a way.
The dice find a way.
The dice, honestly,
dice,
tonight, the dice
yeah.
loved us. It was
The dice. Oh, man.
After the spa, I think the dice are like so excited.
The dice got cleansed at the spa.
Yeah, they've been like rebirthed.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. There's a thing that I want to do, which is essentially get Leo's character out of the game for the next couple of weeks. And I had a plan for that, and you guys have ruined it thoroughly.
You gave us
So
control to take it over.
So
Rocks
now
fall, Leo
I...
disappears.
Oh,
So
no,
now I
Leo's
have to
running.
go with the situation that you guys have provided me, which is way worse for you. Oh boy. Okay, my big boy. He
Goodbye,
gets up,
guys.
takes a
Again?
step towards Margot.
Does that provoke attack of opportunity?
Yep.
Very well. Earth Elemental.
Oh, Margot, your clay golem can roll a wisdom save to try to get out of it.
Slow.
Yeah. Does not hit.
16 does not hit.
Does not hit.
Very well.
Oh, it almost wanted to. Okay. So it's going to stomp over. It's going to reach down, grab underneath the other golem with one hand. It reached down and like try to like double grapple you. So essentially, it's doing its slam attacks against you at advantage. Yep, that'll hit unless you do a thing.
Restore balance.
Okay, restore balance. Okay, so I gotta roll again. Oh, so that was okay. So that
Looks
was
like it automatically made it roll again. Maybe.
I don't believe it did. Okay, but restore balance means I just have to.
It just canceled advantage. Yeah.
Okay, cool. The 15, which led up to the 22, was on my first roll, so that still sticks.
That's all I have.
Okay, so you are now restrained, and it is going to take the both of you and walk towards the center of this pit with its remaining movements. That was 10. That was, how much movement do you have? Okay, 15. It can't move anymore. It's at its max for this. Well, no, I'll let it be there because it is difficult terrain, but it wants to go in the direction that things are moving. So it's not going to be as restricted. Okay, but Margot, you are now in the air, restrained, double grabbed. You guys are about to drop into this pit. My perceptive folks, give me a perception check if you are paying attention to what's happening with Margot.
I feel like I probably would be, considering I just got out of that pit myself.
Dolphin, you see it.
Shit.
Do I see shit? Gosh, the dice have really loved me today.
Seamus and Dro, good God, woman. So, Dolphin and Yaslin, as the big guy picks up the little guy, there are vines going from his body to the ground, and the dirt is like ripping up and disrupting a little bit as he's being moved around. So if you've ever pulled up like a, it's a little bit like pulling up a root or like pulling on like a thread of carpet, and it just kind of like tightens and like moves. It's like that. Okay. Next guy. He's going to do a something. Let's see. Does he notice Seamus? No. His passive perception is 10. Seamus is successfully hid from this dude.
Nice. 13. Woo!
Okay, he's going to go. Oh man, what's the play here? In 20, 25.
Can I use my passive stealth if I don't roll high as that?
That one's hard because passive stealth isn't really a thing. It's not an official stat. So this guy's going to move over here. Oh, come on now.
Did your golem use its reaction, Margot?
Nope, because he's
No,
slowed.
he hasn't succeeded. He's still
he's
slowed.
slowed. Fuck.
This guy's going to come over here and try to grapple Kenji. Oh, why are you giving me crap? Oh, because I've still got Margot selected as well. Okay, that'll hit Kenji. Kenji is grappled. And the guy's gonna use his 5 feet of movement to start going towards the center of this pit. Which, at the bottom of the round, or the top of the round, depending on how you want to slice it, this pit expands further.
Oh gosh.
As does the one below, just not as much as when Margot hit it with a fireball.
Really, we're just victims of our own circumstance here.
So can I get a dex save from Kenji and the Earth Elemental, please? All right.
Kenji
Go
said
Kenji.
no.
Kenji ninja turtling out of that.
Yeah, he comes up and like grabs Kenji, but it's kind of like this like wide grip. Begins to like try and slide, and Kenji just like plants his feet and just. For the natural 20, I'm gonna give Kenji advantage because the golem is gonna fail on purpose. I mean, he's already got the dragon crab is already gonna give Kenji advantage when the golem fails on purpose and tries to fall with Kenji in his arms. So I will make the DC a little bit lower instead for the natural 20. So give me a contested athletics check between me and Kenji. You get advantage, and I'm going to give myself like a -2. So 16 or better is what you need.
He died.
Okay, you got it. Kenji resists. They both stay upright.
I repeat,
All
Kenji
right.
said no.
Yes, he did. Dro, you are up.
Okay, this spot right here, is that in one of the holes?
No.
And that gives me 15 feet to hit the big guy, right?
It does. Oh, I should mention that the big guy. Oops, nope, that was not. Let's not do that.
He
What
did it
the?
again. Is dead.
Oh shit! What was he at?
You did 2 23s.
Yeah, but he didn't have a full 46. He was a little bit lower than that. I think it was at that. But as you guys are suddenly all definitely, most certainly paying attention to the big guy who is your friend in his arms, you see pieces of his plates are interlocking together and like refusing. He is regenerating. And Dro, you do not have a good view of Margot. She is obscured by his body. The only person that can see her body right now is Yaslin. Talking about Margot like she's already dead. She's already dead body.
You can see her body just limply laying there.
I'm gonna KO one of you without damaging hardly anybody.
So standing here, I can't see Margot.
No. You can see like maybe like her foot like dangle out, but he is like holding her to his chest and like walking forward, and you see his back.
Oh,
So,
and his
sorry,
his back is to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna reposition this a little bit just for clarity.
Okay. Did he go up again? Oh, he did. You just said he regenerated.
This is more what it's like.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Joe doesn't know, so he's gonna. All he knows is Margot is grabbed by them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna hit
Go for it.
with Margot's advantage.
Okay.
That's what counts, right? You're using Margot's advantage.
24 does hit.
We're gonna pump
Okay,
in
19.
a smite too.
Oh, using his paladin skills.
Let me roll my d8. Okay, let me double. I think it's 2d8. I want to double check. Yes. For an additional 8.
An extra 8. Okay.
What are the vines doing from that cold?
Give me a check. Give me a perception check. At disadvantage because
Cool.
you're quickly looking. Okay,
11.
11.
That's probably
They're
not-
receding from the damage, but you don't. Their function, whatever that is, doesn't make sense to you yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's still up, and all he knows it's got Margot. Straight roll.
This is just a this is just a normal roll. You don't.
Okay.
No, technically you do have advantage on this because Margot is there.
Well, let me roll. No. 22 and 21.
Okay, before you do that, this is a function I haven't gotten to use yet on any of these guys. The shield golem, as you go to attack him again, and you bring your sword down on some of the vines, that kind of... There's like portions of his armor plating that move off and cover the vines. In addition to that, the little guy, the smaller guy that he's holding, swings, like kind of like tucks out, gets his arm on top of the big guy's arm, swings out, and sacrifices one of his arms to shield you. They both combine their reaction shield abilities for an additional 7, and your 22 does not hit. They burn both
So-
their reactions at the same time.
For an additional 7, is that what you said?
Yep.
I can bump it up to 6. Oh, wait. God damn it, Margot. Where is it? I was just looking at it. Where'd it go?
I don't know, but I know I didn't do anything.
Listen.
No.
Are you talking about the Bardic Inspiration or something?
No, it was. I have a thing where I can expend up to 3 key points, and every key point I use adds 2 to my attack. But it'll give me to
okay.
6. Won't give me to 7.
Gotcha. Yeah, so they block that one in a combined fashion. The little guy like pulls back up and like reasserts his frankly unnecessary grapple on Margot.
Action. I guess I fucking should use. Still got my bonus action. Margot can teleport, right? Oh no. He burned his reaction now, so fuck it. I'm gonna do Fury of Blows.
Okay, go for it.
Remind me, advantage or no?
It is at advantage because technically Margot is still a threat.
I won't hit.
That'll miss.
Second one. Natural 20.
Holy shit.
Dude, my heart is pumping.
You hit. Roll well.
Is there anything I can do? No.
Oh.
The crit.
It had 15 HP left.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Oh no, but now it's gonna fall with me in its arms.
nor does it let go.
Row.
Either
how do
way,
you
that's
wanna
not
do
good.
this? And feel free to take a little extra flair because you got a natural 20.
So the 2 sword strikes. Then seeing the other one guard, I think at a point with his tattoo, instead of it being the inky it's more the water flowing, and as it hits, you watch it just seep through all the cracks where his fist doesn't even connect, but the water does, seeps through, and just for like a second is silent, and then all of a sudden it's like explodes in the inside, like above the head, and it's kind of that moment of like silence, everyone's frozen, and then it just bursts. And Dro, I think, a hint of echo, kind of, you could see it on his face that he's enjoyed that. Feeling powerful, he's already taken 2 of them out. Seen Yaslin take 2 or 3 of them out. I think there's a rush.
Okay. And he is gone and out of there. Because of the natural 20 and the description, he bursts apart, scattering his pieces around, and does not fall on Margot.
Oh.
But Margot and the other golem fall together prone, about 5 feet from the epicenter of the hole.
Oh. That's lovely.
30 feet. Oh, I've still got math. I'm gonna move here. And that will be it.
Okay. Okay, next up is Dyer's turn. He's gonna run up a little bit. Margot, if you can hear me, cover your ears if you can.
Okay.
Oof. Slaps his hands together
no.
and casts Shatter.
Why?
God, this
Why?
idiot. He's gonna collapse this whole damn
Why?
hole. Oh.
Doing it on the. It's only got a whatever. What is it? It's a 10-foot radius, and he's doing it above the hole.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because it's a
So
point.
he's targeting it 5 feet in the air, so the radius will hit the 2 constructs that are next to you, and nothing else. I just gotta find where that spell is.
Just
There it is.
saying, Margot, if you go deaf, you don't have to listen to all the bullshit that comes out of Joe's mouth.
That's true.
She's like, not.
Or from Dyer.
Willingly
That's the
open
win.
There we go. I think it's just thinking about it. Come on. Having a moment here. What are we doing? Let's try that again. The damage and saves and stuff is not thinking properly. Okay, well, anyways, I guess I'll just do that manually because I don't know what's going on. Okay, they both need con saves. Oh, these are at advantage because they have magical resistance. Okay, I got a 15 from the first guy. And double threes from the second guy. So this is going to be... Okay, so this is 4d8 times 2. And I don't do this very often. Where is the... Where do I find his spell save? Oh, spell save DC 15. Okay, so the big guy saves, so he takes 20. And the little guy holding on to Margot takes 40. And is unfortunately still alive because he happened to be like one of the healthiest dudes on the battlefield the whole time, and I think that's the first time he's been touched. So the two golems and Margot, it is very loud. You hear the sound of like shattering stained glass just being torn in half, and the tops of both of the golems just crunch in and just kind of like pull back, and there's just like bits of shard, just pieces of them that have just flown off all over the place. And that will be his turn. He's gonna back up a little bit. Okay. This guy, he's gonna finally get off his butt. And oh, my difficult terrain is making this tough for me too. He's just going for more grapple on Margot because that's literally the only thing he has movement speed for. Actually, that's not true. 20. So he's gonna dash over here to Yaslin instead.
Excuse me?
Yes, please.
Often, you are up, sir.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and willingly lose concentration on my elemental. And then I'm going to yell across the way to Margot and say, you will probably want to just let this happen. It might hurt a little bit, but just hold your breath and everything will be fine, okay?
What?
What?
No concern.
Just remember, hold your breath, let it happen. It's all going to be good. The ending is more of a question than a statement.
Sarah.
And he is going to go ahead and cast Watery Spear on top of Margot.
Oh
So-
boy, I've only ever read about this spell. I've never actually had it in a game.
So,
Holy
she has
shit, dude.
the ability, if she wants to make a strength saving throw, which will then push her to the nearest tile. But if she wants to willingly fail, then she will be absorbed into the Watery Spear. And the Watery Spear, if it were to fall, would fall slowly. Or I can then move the Watery Spear on my next turn using an action 30 feet away.
I don't know how that works when I'm restrained, but I'll fail it. I just don't know if you'll be able to rip me out of a restraint with that.
Point in case you are no longer restrained, because the big golem is
okay.
dead,
The other
you
guy's gone.
are prone and grappled.
But
But you don't know the function of the spell, you just know pop, water ball.
yeah. So then the question is, do you trust Dolphin? Even after you-
Well, so I mean, I'll try a strength saving throw. I have a -1 anyways, so
Very well.
maybe it'll push me the wrong way. Yeah, see, yeah, it's 6.
Nice. Time to take some damage.
Yep. And I'm gonna say that my guy has to do it too, because he and Margot are occupying the same 5-foot space right now.
Yeah.
Either I push him away or I get two little people that are just in a ball of water.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
So go ahead and deal him some damage. His entire intention is just to hold on to her. He doesn't care about what happens to himself. So he's gonna fail it too. He's not even gonna try to avoid it.
now I gotta remember what the damage was. I thought it was 2d6. I'm just reading through the spell again real quick.
Should have given you the option to damage me.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I guess I could actually just cast the spell instead of reading it.
Mm-hmm. Target me.
Yes, I think this time I have you targeted. Watery Spear.
Oh, and that's 5-foot radius, so it's a 10-foot sphere overall.
And we'll put it like this.
Right, but we already had that, so that's just because it forced us to do it again. So she's failing currently.
Am I going crazy?
Is it there no damage?
Well, I thought on a failure you took bludgeoning damage.
I am not seeing any damage.
Just says on a
associated with
failed
the spell.
save, you're restrained and
Awesome.
engulfed by
Mhm.
water. There's no damage.
Awesome. Well then, never mind. I'm not gonna bludgeon you.
Just
That's
don't
always
keep
a
me
good
in there
thing.
too long. My cough is shit, so I'll definitely suffocate.
Mhm.
Just wait till Dro's turn. I can fix that.
Oh shit. Speaking of damage, though, Margot, roll a Constitution save for me.
Mm-hmm. Is this to keep my golem?
Nope.
18?
The water doesn't deal any damage to you, but it's starting to feel tingly.
That's what I was afraid
Oh.
of.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
afraid of.
Electricity
Mm-hmm.
and water. Yep. That's fair.
Okay, so water sphere. Well played.
Yeah,
And now I can't cast any spells because I can't talk. My verbal components are gone. God damn it!
But if you were to fall, it wouldn't hurt. You know, the watery sphere just kind of floats down. So like,
We'll
Mhm.
see.
and as long as we can get to the next turn order, then I can move you 30 feet out. Hopefully. Right. Action. I'm going to go ahead and just. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We're going to move over here a little bit. Yeah, and that will be all. I'll go ahead and end the turn.
Okay. All right, my biggin is gonna stand up. And use the last of his movement to come over here. And try to grapple Yaslin.
Oh, come on.
He can't reach Dro. And as far as he's concerned, the Margot's taken care of. It's just a straight up roll.
That'll hit.
22 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so he will grapple Yaslin. Good news is he has no movement speed left.
Eslin glares daggers at him.
This was his death wish.
You
Bad,
bull! Get the horn!
bad news is he has multi-attack and he's stronger than you.
Oh no, is he throwing me? Excuse me.
He's gonna try to throw you into the pit.
Ah, fuck.
So make a contested athletics check.
Deal.
Okay. He grabs you like a large, like, collar grab, and like, you know, his fingers are like on either side of your like shoulder, and you like squat down, like sit, and like just dig your
My
feet in,
heels
like
in?
you like punch your battle axe into the ground. Actually, I don't think you've drawn your axe.
I haven't drawn it at all. It's legitimately just the heels of my boots.
Just the heels.
going into
You've
the
got,
dirt.
and you've got like some cliff behind you. You just like grab onto it, and he tries to like pull you and move you, but he does not do so. Okay. Leo's turn.
Oh fuck, that dude is so fucked when Yaslin gets their turn.
Yes.
He's gonna walk behind this one that's in flank with Kenji. And he's got a hold of Kenji. So gonna smack him. He's not injured right
Okay.
now.
Nah, Leo's fine.
Is he supposed to have max HP?
He hasn't been touched yet.
I'm
Oh,
saying-
max HP?
yeah.
No, he shouldn't have max HP. I think that was probably... Oh, that was from Aid a little while ago.
Okay. And then okay, he has 13 temporary.
Okay, so yeah, I think
That was
that's...
from my petty aid class. Do you remember?
I remember that.
Natural 20.
All right.
Leo's
I
pissed.
feel like I'm
he touched
becoming numb
Kenji
to it at this point.
with 13.
Okay, 13. You hit him hard.
But why did I close this sheet?
You know what? For the natural 20, I'm going to give Kenji a free chance to escape the grapple. So go ahead and do an athletics check, and Kenji gets this at advantage because of the totem. Ooh, I did not roll well.
I didn't
Neither
either.
did Kenji. The grapple still holds.
All right, let's smack him again.
Oh, hold up. Oh, no, that's at advantage. I saw the natural 1, but that would have been disadvantaged. Okay, cool. Yep, so Leo's second attack.
Dirty 20.
30-20 hits.
Oh, I don't want to hit crit. Oh, low.
Still alive. Not hanging on by much.
How much did I move? I'm gonna move him back next to Kenji, and then Kenji, at least pissed off, is gonna use this torrent breath.
Okay. He's gonna take a swipe at Leo as he moves.
Okay, that's fair. Leo doesn't have bonus actions, right? No.
Right now, Leo does not have bonus actions.
Okay.
Wait, is that right?
I just don't. If
No.
he does,
So the rule is Leo has 1 creature out, he loses reactions. He has 2 creatures out, he loses bonus actions. Eventually, if he has 3 creatures out, he loses his action and can only move.
Jesus. What bonus actions does he have then? Because I don't see any on here.
I don't know. It's basically just like a light weapon or like light weapons and stuff.
Okay, so yeah, there's nothing.
For like 2-weapon attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
With a 19, that'll hit. All right. Okay, just a bit of damage to Leo as he goes by. It just soaks up through his temp HP. He's fine.
I have no idea how this works, so let's see. Torrent.
Yeah, place measured templates. Select him. It should prompt you for damage.
I think that works. There.
Mm-hmm. The way that is positioned looks like Kenji is shitting on him. How do you want to do this, Kenji's asshole?
I think.
Truthfully, Kenji is like face to face with this guy.
I think at least, and correct me if I'm wrong, Kenji is one of those like erratic individuals. I feel like just the moment he just stops crashing, leans back, and just exhales all of this square into the face, and I would imagine it starts to melt the face because it's directly hitting him.
Nah, it's like a high pressure water cutter that like slices through aluminum. Just like at first it like kind of resists, and then it like fails the contest and just like its skull like splits open in the back and just blows out, and it just drops heavily and begins to roll down into the pit. Kenji's no longer grappled, and God mode Kenji continues.
He'll just get. I'll have him back up to 1 more.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see here. Nope, that one's dead.
I was so confused.
So, Margot, it's your turn. You're in a water bubble, being hugged by a thing.
I'm trying to see the water sphere. If you can remake your saves. At the end of each of your turns, you can repeat the saving throw. I guess I'll make... What is it? A contested athletics to break the grapple, then end my turn with a strength saving throw for restrained.
Yep.
So I'll roll 2 saving throws and see how this goes.
Great.
Ooh.
Oh, Marco.
Great.
Oh!
I got him! 2 minus.
What is that? What is that?
This has been a wild night.
How
Wait.
did a natural 1 beat me? Holy shit.
That is truly sad.
That is astounding, to say the least. Wait,
Just because of
the
just
crab!
because of like
The crab! I get to make it with advantage.
Oh yeah, you.
The crab!
I
Am I in
hope
the
you
crab
get another
zone?
one.
I'm leaving. If you get a 1, I'm leaving. Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay,
so
that's good.
better.
Okay. Because of my DM secret math, the natural 1 is worse than your dirty 1. Or the natural 1 brought up to a 5 is worse than your dirty 1.
Yeah.
So you would have
I
made it
just-
either way, but that was ridiculous. Okay, so you were
So-
no longer grappled. You were technically still prone and
Still
restrained inside of a
restrained,
water bottle.
So let me do my. Oh. Because I can do a
Wait.
strength saving throw at the end of my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Does a 14 beat your DC, Dolphin?
It does not.
I was like, I
No.
don't think so.
Hey, do
I'm
you have-
holding on.
Don't you have advantage on the strength save
She,
too?
that was
With advantage.
Oh, that was. Oh, sorry. I'm so used to Yaslin rolling.
You don't-
Numbers
Margot has strength like Yaslin has charisma.
like,
Margot
hey,
doesn't have the
oh.
bardic inspiration, does she?
No, I don't.
She does
Uh,
not. It went to Dauphin and Yaslin.
So, how am I doing in the electrocuting water after breaking a grapple? Am I drowning yet?
Your the amount of time that you can hold your breath in D&D without being molested is 1 minute, or 1 times your Constitution modifier plus 1 more minute. So you can technically hold your breath for 3 minutes.
There we
But
go.
that's if you don't have like, the air not like punched out of you and stuff.
Yeah. No,
So as of right now, you're totally fine. But if you do start to take damage from like electrocution, or like if he starts beating you up, you're not so fine.
So at the end of my turn, do I need to make a con save for the electrocution?
Sure. Let's just do it there, because it's either at the end of your turn, end of my turn, or end of Doffin's turn. It's gotta happen sometime. So let's do it now.
Natural 20! What the hell?
Look at the dice have been cleansed.
In 1 turn, I rolled 31 in
Wow.
natural 20. So I'm not electrocuted.
No, you're not. In fact, ooh, Margot, roll me an insight check at advantage.
Am I freaking out because I can't breathe?
Am I okay? I think I'm doing okay.
What the fuck? Wait,
Good
can I
for
use my sorcery point? Can I use a sorcery point to reroll? I want to
Yes.
get good on this.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
That's better,
Much
yeah.
better. As you see this thing like kind of like sparking a little bit under the water, you feel that tingle. It's not necessarily coming from the wires of this creature. The electricity is sparking off the vines. And in that moment, like with your spirituality and your connection and like just being in this close proximity and your true sight, like all the things like, and like the ridiculous like trauma that's like happening right now, all of it, you connect accidentally with the vines themselves. And you are drawn to them. Like suddenly, like you get like your true sight kind of expands about like 150 feet in all directions for like for a split second. You've got ridiculous like clarity on it. You see an entire network of roots and stuff, and this entire place that you are on is a false ceiling held up with stones and roots supporting them. And the roots are sentient. And because it's a freaking 22 off of a right after a natural 20, these constructs are inert. They don't have power sources anymore. They've been drained. But they are being puppeted by these electrified roots. And I think that is where we're going to end for the night.